Get it started right here. Get it started right here. About time for you to get it started. Get it started right here. Get it started right here. Everybody's talking, saying that we're on it. So we should give them something to talk about. Cause everybody's talking, saying that we're on it. So we should give them something. Let's give them something to talk about. Last night, never felt good in a long time. Think that I should, it's about time. I can't mind, live my best life. Last night, never felt good in a long time. Think that I should, it's about time. I can't mind, live my best life. Last night, all night, let's just do it right. 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 Oh, 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 oh.
Hey, trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. Happy Saturday. I love the weekends. I love the weekends. Can y'all hear me? Make sure. Let's see. Oh, I see distracted once at one in the chat. Okay. Replay gang. I love y'all. Y'all be coming in strong. I'm going to leave a timestamp for you. I got to do my greetings for the people in the live. But y'all know, I really appreciate my replay gang too now. Okay, so let's see. First in the building, I said what I said. Hey, I said what I said. Hi, Gloria Strickland. Hey, Veronica Monroe. Hi, Joy S. Pig. How are you doing? Hey, Cynthia Arrington. Hey, Shan, my legal eagle and part of the mod squad. Let's see. Hey, Sylvia P. How are you? Hi, Shan. Big sis Shan is in the house. Hey, hottie stuff. Let me see. Georgia Leo, how are you? Hey, Tanisha Breedlove. Professor Demita Anita Baker Joe is here. Professor, thank you again. I still see comments coming in under your video. Everybody's just saying thank you to you for sharing your story. Hey, Galen, how are you? Sorry, y'all. There's a lot going on outside my window right now. God, I think it's a motorcycle. They got their radio going really loud. Hey, Terry T. Baby Davis. Purple Unicorn. Hey, Miss Cheryl from Seattle. How are you doing? Hey, Sandra Sanderson. Hi, Kim Jones. Hi, Miss Main Events. Let me see. Mildred Conversations and Cocktails is here and is a content creator. Let me see. Oh, and Ro Reacts. I'm at the bottom for now. Hey, Ro Reacts. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Okay. We're coming into the last few days of October. Let me drop the link to the breast cancer awareness lips if y'all want to grab a digital copy. Let me see. Okay. I got those in there. Okay, so let me catch y'all up on some things. So first of all, last night was Professor Anita Baker's story. Anita Baker Joe's story. If you haven't gotten a chance, please go back and replay it. First of all, she has a wonderful voice to listen to. It's a compelling story, but I did put trigger warnings up because you do need to be in a healthy mindset and able to kind of deal with those topics. So I did put up some warnings just in case because we're all in different phases of our life. So I understand that. Let's see, y'all. Zen Gardens is coming up next Friday. Well, this Friday technically. It's coming up. We're gonna go over that. Sculpt's response to Zen Gardens, and yeah, we shall see. And then I'll go back and see if there's anything else new after that now. Let's see. So I will be showing some other content today, so I just want to go ahead and get it out the way. I'm using the content for critiquing, commentary, reporting, and research. That is my purpose. I'm not trying to pass it off as my own. Oh, and yeah, where's this at? After this live, we go straight into the Love and Marriage Huntsville watch along for the new episode that's dropping tonight. So if you're a Trendy Tribe member, I dropped the link earlier this morning in the membership tab on YouTube and on Patreon. So if you are able to join, we'll be over there watching the episode live. Let's see. Okay. All right. Oh, let me get my stuff uploaded. Let's see. I put my topics on the slide this time. And then once I present all the topics, I do drop the link on Saturdays so I can have a panel and y'all can help me carry through with some of the topics that I bring up so we can go. Because I almost forgot to mention the most important part. I will be drawing live today. It's Sketchy Saturday, and today's theme is multiple sclerosis awareness lips. And the color for that is orange. So I'm really excited to play with some orange because I don't normally go for orange, especially when I do lips. So I'm really excited to play with some shades. The members, y'all saw my behind the scenes color palette board, and everybody will see it now when I present my screen. You'll see my color palette once we get to that point, and my muses. Hopefully I can do the shape of the lips I want, because one of those people on that board that I showed the members, I really like how her lips look. So we shall see. Okay, let me bring this up. Let's see. And then I see Tanisha. Welcome to the Trendy Tribe membership. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Tanisha. Yes. And all Trendy Tribe members get all the Sketchy Saturday art included. The link never expires, so you just have to scroll back and go for it to download it. Let me see. Let me take this down. Take that down. Okay. And and thank you for the Cash App that I received while I was offline, because I'm about to pop the trunk for Tanisha, and for the offline Cash App. I just want to say your name. Let me see. And it's going towards my sources. I told y'all that's where it's going. So, okay. Let me see. Where's it at? Yvette and Arlene, thank you so much. So here we go.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Thank y'all. I appreciate you. I see some more people came in the building. I got Soul Star Music Lover, Vivian Allen, Jamie. I see you. Talking Out Loud, who is also a content creator, is here. Let me see. I think I missed who. I said what I said. Kim Jones. Okay. I feel like I missed somebody, but y'all, I'm not trying to. Okay. Let me see. So what are we going to put up? Oh, our stories. Starting out with the stories. Not getting kicked out that early. This is the first 10 minutes. This is ridiculous. Hey, Tracy Williams. Hey, Dr. Minnie. How are you? Hey, Mary White. Karma Girl. Hey, Tammy Van. Yes. Okay. Now, StreamYard, don't play with me. Now I got to go back and get the stuff, y'all. I'm so sometimes. But if you want to know why I'm still here with StreamYard, because they have the better what do you call it? Interface with YouTube. That's the only reason I'm still over here with StreamYard. Better get it together. Get it together. Okay, is this my first slide? I guess so. Okay. We're gonna go over. So this first one is a reference for Sergio Brown and then his mother. I am gonna backtrack a little bit to make sure we're all on the same page about what was going on. His mother is no longer alive. There's an investigation about her unaliving. Hi, Janet Jenkins. Hey, Olivia. And so we're gonna go through that. But first, and sorry for the out of order of it all. Although we haven't seen Melody on her personal Instagram page, she is still posting over there on 7th Avenue. Just so you know, we got some fall themes. We got apple cinnamon and pumpkin spice over there, y'all. I bet that smells so good. I bet that will make you feel like just right in the fall mood. I already know it. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I was seeing it. Hey, Leahs Grandma +1. And I'm going to read the post that they said. So they said, or more like she said, but let me see. It says, our CEO is so excited about our new drop happening on November 1st, 11/1, hand created with a perfect blend of nutrients and exfoliating products. You can say goodbye to dry, peeling lips and face this fall. Created with our 7th Avenue beauties in mind. This is a drop you don't want to miss. Limited supply, limited edition. Okay, apple cinnamon and pumpkin spice, y'all. So, yes. StreamYard is so finicky, Soulstar. I'm tired of them. Oh, Shan said she's going to have to try that apple cinnamon. Right up her alley. Okay. Yes. Okay. Before, let's see. Are we going back to... Okay, so I'm going to go over these topics, y'all. Then I'm opening up the panel for anyone that just came in so I can get to my drawing. So first we're going to cover Sergio Brown. His is the longest, but we're going to go over a little bit of when we first found out, probably about a month and a half ago, about what was going on up into what's going on the last couple of days with him. Okay, so let's get that back. All right. So y'all, let me see here. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Okay. Soulstar says you want to try the lemon drop. I heard it smells so good, Soulstar. Hey, Esther Jones from the Shy. Yep, we're gonna get there. Leahs Grandma's exactly. Oh Lord. Let's start. Let's go ahead and get on that topic, Leahs Grandma. Okay. So this one, let me make sure these articles are in order. Okay, both of these articles, the first two articles are posted on September 19th because we got to go back to that time. So it says that he was missing at the time. Missing former NFL player Sergio Brown was out of his mind in the months ahead of his disappearance last week and was seen burning his mother's clothes last week before she was found unalived, her neighbor alleged. The body of Murd3r Brown, 73, was discovered in a creek near her home in Maywood, Illinois, on Saturday after her family could not reach her or Sergio, police said. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office has determined Murd3r passed away from multiple injuries due to rhymes with asphalt, and classified her unaliving as a homicide. Sergio's whereabouts are still unknown, according to police, though videos posted to Instagram appear to show him in Mexico. Carlos Cortez, who lives near Murd3r's home and said he last saw the Browns on Thursday, told WBBM he provided investigators with footage from his security video camera. The Cortez says they seen him taking out the trash and they seen him have a bonfire where he burned all her clothes. He says Sergio's behavior in the footage appears to be in line with what family members have told him about the professional athlete. They said he wasn't himself the past few months, Cortez said. He was out of his mind. Police are now searching for Sergio, 35, who played 6 seasons in the NFL before he retired in 2016. Let's see. So Sergio, let's see. We're going to when he was found in Mexico. All right. So let me go to that part. Sorry, y'all. I'm skipping over the repeats. Okay, it says on Tuesday, Sergio's brother Nick stopped by the home, briefly saying how wonderful their mother was. And okay, then they're just playing the video where he was found, and he's basically alleging that he himself, Sergio, was kidnapped twice from his home. Sergio was saying it had to be the FBI or the Maywood police. I thought my mom was on vacation. And then he ended the video by saying, "That's effing fake news. Get the F out of my GD face." And then it leads us up to more present time where he has been charged. So it says, former NFL player Sergio Brown, charged with unaliving his mother, bought a one-way ticket to Cancun, Mexico, after being the last person seen with the woman before her slaying last month. Brown, who faces charges of first-degree unaliving and concealing an unaliving, appeared in court for a detention hearing Wednesday before Cook County Judge Teresa Molino Gonzalez, who denied him pretrial release. He will be detained until his next court date, scheduled for November 22nd. The remains of his mother, Myrtle, were discovered September 16th near a creek in Maywood, about 12 miles west of Chicago. A medical examiner ruled her unaliving homicide and determined that she had been injured during the attack. Brown is 35 and his mother was 73 years old. Let's see. On October 7th, Brown was deported to the U.S. from Mexico, and he was brought back to Illinois on Tuesday, local news outlets reported. During the hearing, Brown stood in a gray sweatshirt and red basketball shorts with his wrists bound in handcuffs, the Chicago Sun-Times reported. He didn't speak except when the judge addressed him and didn't display any visible emotion. Brown was the last person seen with his mother, and he was observed burning fabric the night of her unaliving, September 14th. Brown flew out to Cancun the next morning, and charges on his credit card suggest he had rented 2 homes in Colombia before being deported. The cell phones of Brown and his mother showed they were near the same location at the estimated time of her unaliving. The prosecutor said investigators found similarities between DNA samples from under Myrtle Brown's fingernails and a toothbrush in Sergio Brown's bedroom, but public defender Robert Fox refuted that, saying no one witnessed the crime. There's no direct evidence. It's all circumstantial, Fox said in court. Charnel Dunlap, an assistant public defender who works with Fox, said her office was not in a position to comment on the case at this time. Okay. I do not care about his football career at this time. Okay. All right. So that's what's going on so far with Sergio Brown that I saw. All right. Let's get to our... Well, let me see if y'all say anything. Let's see. I'm double checking. I don't want to. Let's see. I'm looking. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll make sure I didn't interrupt anybody. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. What's this? Oh, Tory. I was about to say, what's this boy name? I forgot. Tory Lanes. So Megan Cuniff is an attorney, and she was the one that was probably one of the many, but one of the known names that followed that case. And she would be in the courtroom, then she'd go live and report, then she'd go back to the courtroom. So that's who she is. But she came out yesterday, I believe this was, and it says the California Court of Appeal is not letting Tory Lanes out of prison for pow-powing Megan Thee Stallion. His motion for bail pending appeal has been rejected. Appellant has not shown that the Superior Court unjustifiably denied relief. I'm happy. I'm glad. That's it. Just stay on in there. That's all I have for that one, but he can go ahead and stay there. Let me see. I'm really tired of him. Just okay, I'm laughing at y'all. All right. I'm double checking. Don't want to skip over anybody. Okay. The next one we have is an Atlanta woman. Oh my gosh, this was crazy. An Atlanta woman is in shock after learning her home was demolished while she was on vacation. And when I read this, I don't know if it's going to say it in here, but that neighbor really, really tried to be the best neighbor for her too. These sorry people. Okay, y'all. Let me let me tell you. Yes, Shan, Tory Lanes needs to sit down somewhere. Okay, so let me tell you about this poor, oh my gosh. This says an Atlanta woman is now seeking explanations after her home was demolished while she was away on vacation. Sarah Hodgson explained the situation in an interview with the Associated Press. I am furious, she said. I keep waking up thinking, is this all a joke or something? I'm just in shock. Hodgson said she received a call from a concerned neighbor who had noticed the unauthorized demolition of her vacant house in Southwest Atlanta. The neighbor asked Hodgson if she hired construction workers to destroy her home, but when Hodgson said no, the neighbor responded, well, there's someone over here who just demolished the whole house and tore it all down. Upon the neighbor's decision to approach the workers, Hodgson said they told the neighbor to shut up and mind her own business. Hodgson then proceeded to contact a family member and requested that they visit the property to assess the situation. Once they arrived, the family member questioned the workers' permit. Following an examination of the permit by a site supervisor, Hodgson revealed that he conceded to the error, acknowledging that they had mistakenly arrived at the wrong address. As a result, the work crew swiftly disassembled their equipment and vacated the premises, leaving the house ruined. And it said, to read the rest, we gotta go to baller alert. But what the absolute HE double hockey stick? This song star, that was me. I'm suing. People are going somewhere. Sylvia, how do you demolish somebody's home? And then when someone's asking, you just tell them to shut up. What? Don't tell me wrong address, right, Soul Star? How do you make that kind of mistake? Right. Someone is getting sued, Sylvia. There's no other choice. That's the least that's happening is you're about to get sued. Oh, and Professor Demita Joe, thank you for the cash out. Oh, my professor, thank you. She said, I love you. Thank you so much. And thank you more for definitely what you did yesterday. I appreciate you. Angela said, you don't tell me, shut up. What the H is going on? Right, Soul Star. Hey, Miss Reese. And just packed up and left. They would have been on, I don't know if the neighbor did get video, but you would have been on video. I'm not letting you just leave. No. They would be building me a new house. Right, Barry White. Talking Out Loud says sued and dealt with. Right. Hey, it's ChrissyTyme, part of the Mod Squad and the content creator. Demita Joe says sued with the quickness. Soul Star, you said that's happening a lot? Oh, no. This is not going to work. Dr. Minnie, you said that was an all-woman black company that demolished the house? Tell me, clarify, please. I need to know if that's what you're saying, Dr. Minnie. What? They just demolished the home and dipped out. That's what the story. I gotta go to Baller Alert to see if I can catch the rest of this. We need more. You know what? Let me just type in the I'll just say Atlanta woman's home demolished. Let me just see. It's already auto-completing just from Atlanta woman. It started auto-completing the story. Wow. Okay, so Fox News. They're the 4 days ago one, so let me see. Okay, the name of the company is called You Call It, We Haul It. That's the name of the company, according to this article. It says the company allegedly responsible for the demolition is called You Call It, We Haul It. They've not yet responded for comment. Of course they didn't. Their mailbox is full. Let's see. The company said they're investigating and are working on resolving the mishap. They haven't reached out to Hodgson since the misunderstanding. She said it's just hard to believe someone thinks they have the right to just come and tear something up and walk away from it and didn't come back and say, I'm sorry, what do I need to do to fix this? It was an accident. They didn't give me anything. Hodgson's property was reportedly not been cleared since the demolition and is still covered with the rubble from the house. She says, I am furious. I keep waking up and thinking I'm in shock. She says she and her family are trying to figure out what the next steps look like, including filing a police report and speaking with lawyers. Wow. Let me see here. Janet said exactly. They could have listened to the neighbor before they demolished the house. I definitely would have gotten them on camera. Yes. You're Dr. Minnie, you're saying that. Okay, now I gotta look up You Call It, We Holler in Atlanta, Georgia. Hold on. Hold on. Because that's please don't be all black women, please. Oh, let me see. Oh no. Okay. I don't. Oh, it's trying to make me sign in. I'm not signing this no doggone LinkedIn. But the two employees I see one is a clear person. I can't tell by the other one who that is. I can't. Oh, here we go. Raquel looks like she's one of us, y'all. By the little tiny profile I can see. Yeah, Raquel's one of us, and then there's Bobby Colville. So it's a woman. She's not. So it's one of them. One of them is one of us that owns the company. Let me see. Did they get the construction? Yep. You call it, we haul it, Mary White. That's true. They went to the wrong address. It was boarded up. No one lived there for years, but still they were wrong. But Janetta, the woman said she was just on vacation, the homeowner. So was it boarded up? Which article did you see that in, Janetta? Because I didn't they said the neighbor just said she was on vacation. It didn't say a long-term vacation. I'm gonna look at another article to see if it'll give a little bit more, because yeah, even still you should verify like you said. But because it says she returns home from holiday or vacation. BBC calls it holiday, you know. So she returned from vacation. When you return from vacation, you ain't gone that long. It's a vacation. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Also, this is BBC News. It says the old family property where no one had lived for about 15 years was mistakenly torn down. Well, there you go. 15 years. I mean, it's still not right, like you said, but thank you, because I was like, I didn't see that it was boarded up. Sometimes the city will red tag homes and have them demolished here in Texas. Ooh, the only resolution is a new home. Right. Mishap my A. More than 85% woman owned. Right. Because the two people it showed was it was two women, and then one was one of us. Josie, that's why I keep my important stuff in a safe, because I'm paranoid. Yeah, once the neighbor said something, they should have checked the address at that point. Right. Got you, Dr. Mean. The owners, just think about all of her possessions are gone. I believe they knew what they were doing. Soulstar said, I saw something where a landscaping company demolished a front yard walkway porch and had the wrong address. I saw that too. They were letting them do it because they were trying to get a new porch. At least if that's the same one, because we there was a lawyer reaction we watched where they were like, "We're gonna let them do it." Dr. Minnie said, you said okay. She owns the house. She did not live in it. Got you, Beverly. Even if they're black owned, sometimes we're not right either. Black owned don't mean good work just because you're black. Well, their BBB rating has probably gone down after this. Mary, you ain't said nothing but the truth. You ain't said nothing but the truth. Dr. Minnie said, you know, a sister said, shut up. Now, we don't know if the sister was out there, Dr. Minnie. Oh, y'all are kidding me. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I got another one for you. Let me see. I can't deal with y'all. Y'all, what? Okay, here we go. Angela Simmons, daughter, is it Russell? What is, no, the other one. One of the Run DMC dads. Y'all gonna tell me in the comments which one. But Angela Simmons is being sued for $48,000 in unpaid rent. She's facing a default judgment. So, okay, that means did she not even try to fight it when it's default? Of over $48,000 in a lawsuit filed by her former landlord, who alleges that she left her New Jersey penthouse without settling the rent. According to TMZ, she started missing rent payments not in late 2020, on her penthouse in Fort Lee, New Jersey, where rent is over $7,000 monthly. A judge has ordered Simmons to pay a bill of $48,704.40, which includes rent, late fees, and costs resulting from her failure to pay rent on time. Somebody said her daddy got it, her uncle got it, her mama got it, she got it, her man got it. They said even her first cousins got it. I don't know why the landlord ain't have it though. That's a hilarious comment. Rev Run's daughter. There we go. Run's daughter. Oh, Dr. I can't deal with you. Girl, you better tell your dad or your guy to pay. Y'all got it right, Josie. Got it, y'all. She is the daughter of Rev Run. Thank you, thank you. I knew it, the first name because it said more was Russell. I'm like, she ain't Russell Child. I know she's not Russell Child, but that was the first name that came to my mind. All right. Got it. I know who he is. I even had a meme saved with him. It was him in the tub, and it said, when also your life is like going to heck, but you still out there trying to give advice to your friends or something like that. I had just saved a meme last night of Reverend. There has been a new trend by thieves to take titles fraudulently and unbeknownst to rightful owners, in my opinion. Dang, but what? Well, 15 years, maybe they'll have the paperwork to protect themselves and back them up as the demolition company, even though it might have been fraudulent for them. They may not have known, but if they they already conceded they had the wrong address in that day when the family member came by. So they can't even use that bliss. That ain't gonna work for that company. Nope, because they already admitted, oh, we got the wrong address. They say your guy is cheating on her. Well, honestly, Miss Reese, when it comes to celebrity couples, I just by default picture somebody's probably cheating on somebody. I'm not gonna lie to you. How she back rent and just bought that funny? Cause you know how they do Soul Star. Not the funny looking guy. Oh my gosh. Although I agree, I do not. I don't get it with Yo Gotti. I don't get it. Vivian said Yo Gotti can give her back the car she bought for his birthday, so she can sell it to pay rent. She probably didn't even. Everybody stunts so much. Does she even have? Did she buy the car? Did someone you sponsor the car? I don't know with them. They got insurance. Hey, LaDon. Yes, I'm glad to have you, LaDon. How are you? $100,000 car. I cannot. They will be building me a new home. Exactly. Miss Reese said exactly. Now they got to give a new family home anyway. Oh. Yo, Gotti been cheating with his nurse babe, Angela stayed. So, oh well, Josie. Oh well. Okay. I got another one for my panel when y'all come up here. Y'all, I didn't read this whole story, but I just saw the title was funny to me. So we gonna read this together. It says, man arrested for faking a heart attack on 20 different occasions to avoid paying a restaurant tab. So it says, several eateries situated in a Spanish urban center have reportedly experienced unusual interactions with an individual. A 50-year-old Lithuanian man named Adis, residing in Alicante, pretended to be a typical Russian tourist. He ordered multiple items from the menu, but allegedly refused to pay for them. His alleged tactic involved faking a heart attack, which he has used on numerous occasions in various restaurants throughout Alicante. Adis faced his initial arrest for fraudulent activities in November 2022, and his most recent run-in with the law occurred on September 19th. During his latest incident, the audacious scammer dined at El Buen Comer in Alicante's historic district, where he ordered a seafood paella and 2 whiskeys totaling approximately $36.80. I'm not going to jail for no $36. After finishing his meal and drinks, the man tried to exit the restaurant, but was halted by the staff, who informed him he needed to settle his bill. Initially, Ada stated that he needed to return to his hotel to retrieve the money. However, he then stated that he was not feeling well and proceeded to throw himself to the ground. The restaurant staff saw through the man's deception and contacted the police, who recognized him from his previous arrest and promptly apprehended him once more to the rest. Oh, okay, once more. Okay. Somebody said the comments are the best. The comments are the whole movie, y'all. Somebody said bro went from cardiac arrest to actual arrest, and I cannot with these comments. Y'all, they are the best. Yeah, celebrities be doing too much. Well, I ain't gonna say especially the black ones. I was gonna say celebrities do too much. I agree with that first part. Dr. Me said I ain't pay my grandson rent because he living in my old house. Oh my gosh. LaDon said people are crazy. Bum, he's a bum. Mary said times are getting hard. Oh no. I read it. That was funny as heck. He got a real hustle. Homeboy don't look like he missing a meal though. Shan Y'all need I said that's a new one. She said that's a new one. I'm sorry. I heard the man schemes last week. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Okay, I see you, Shan. Thank you. Banner is up, Shan. Thank you. He's a cheap one, ain't he? Yes, LaDon. Hottie Stuff said that's a new come up. I have to try. Don't do it, Hottie Stuff. Don't go to jail for these people and these bad ideas. Janet said he was hungry. Mary White, I heard about it last week and fell out laughing. He's kin to the Scots. Every one of the stores, you have a picture right up front, only when people walk in. Oh my gosh. It's embarrassing, LaDon. No, Dr. Minnie, you better not have no eviction notice. Okay, let me see. Hold on, let's see. Let me clear out some of my notifications too. Ooh, I gotta watch that later. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting there. Just making sure everything stays clear. Oh, why is that? Okay, here we go. He can. Oh, Demita Joe, scientifically. I'm not gonna start with you. Everybody's going to timeout. Everybody is in timeout. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I gotta show y'all the. I gotta go to Instagram to show you the actual video. Hold on. This is on site. Let me go back to their stuff to show y'all this British TikToker. Let's see, because y'all gotta see the video on this one. Y'all cutting up today. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay. Where is the TikToker? Where are you? I swear oh, here we go. Okay. Oops. So let me show you the slide first. So basically it says British TikTok influencer has been caught and jailed in Peru after trying to smuggle 300,000 pounds worth of cocaine into the UK. Okay, and I'm gonna show y'all the video. Let me share my screen so you can see his face, because he acting like he didn't know it was there, but I done seen too many locked up abroad. I don't know. I don't know, sir. If we didn't have locked up abroad, I might believe your face. I don't know for sure though, because you brought the luggage. Okay. All right. So let's y'all see his reaction when they discover it. Okay, here you go. Oh no. Oh no. Well. He's a British TikTok influencer, y'all. He got 7 years. He was stopped at the Jorge Chavez International Airport. He's 25 years old. Going to Peruvian prison. Oh, you said, look at his face, Shan. Look at his face. Let's go back and get his face. Let me mute this so y'all can just see his face. They didn't hide it very well. He was the fall guy, Shan. Exactly. He thought he probably, and oh, y'all, if his TikTok is still up, how much you bet he was stunned in Peru or wherever he was to go through that Peruvian airport? Oh, he looks like one of my old E-mates kids. Shan said he only got 7 years. Oh, so that's, right, Karma Girl, not Peruvian. 3 hots in a cot, Tammy Van. Yep, 3 hots in a cot. And that's here. I don't know what happens in Peru. Some treat you better, some treat you worse. Most treat you worse, so they wouldn't have that whole show for Locked Up Abroad. So I'm assuming, let me pause on his face. Let me see if I can get a good, let me see. I want to go back to when they first opening up that suitcase. Sir, he looking like, what do you look? What? I didn't know. Oh no, those prisons aren't nice. Inmates. I say again, Mary Wilson, I say again, time's getting hard. How much you, well, I ain't gonna say how much you want to bet. We're gonna bet on pride only. Do y'all think he was stunting over there before he got caught? Because he's a TikToker. Anybody that's an influencer, Instagram, TikTok, if you are an influencer that has to show your lifestyle, I feel like you were stunting before this happened. Dum dee. Hey, Francois. Oh my gosh, Francois, we already had a couple of scammers and schemes over here. Dr. Means, I can tell you it's rough there. Okay. Francois, he had 300,000 pounds, and I'm saying money-wise pounds, worth of cocaine, Francois. He was resting beef face like he smelled something. Child, why do people do themselves in these type of situations? I don't know. They in love with the cocoa. I don't know. I think he thought he was going to get his little payout and it was easy money, possibly. I didn't know it was there. That's what Mary, his face like, I didn't know that was there. He needs those 7 years. Oh, how did stuff say? I ain't got no sympathy. Carmen girl said, I watch those prison shows from different countries and you don't want to go there. Right. Francois said he ain't coming back home. Ooh. The white powdered chocolate. Right. Oh no. Is there another story or is that the last one? Let me take this down. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, that was the last one. I'm about to drop this link so I can get the art started, y'all. You know I need my drawing time. 1 meal a day. Oh wow. Oh no. Hold on, let me get y'all. Let me drop the link for y'all. So the topics that we went over, let's do a recap for my people that came in so y'all can take me through this this time. And I'm drawing I'm tired of it, Streamyard. I'm tired of it. Okay. Anyway, the topics for the panel. We got Sergio Brown being charged with the unaliving of his mother. We have Melody's fall line, apple cinnamon pumpkin spice dropping 11/1. It's a limited edition. We have, and then Melody posted again about it. And then Tory Lanes was denied his appeal. The Atlanta woman that had her house demolished, we did learn that it was vacant for 15 years. Still wasn't on schedule to be demolished, and they admitted that on site. Angela Simmons being sued for $48,000 in unpaid rent. This man was arrested faking heart attacks to get out of paying his restaurant tabs. And then we got confused face that is in a Peruvian prison now because of the cocoa. So Mary said his face was saying, please don't open that. That's exactly what I picture, Mary. People in the U.S. have been eating and dipping for a while. Restaurants are making the waiters responsible. That's not right, Bliss. That's not the answer. And I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm saying I despise when companies put it back on the most vulnerable of the people. You do something about it. Like, what the heck? I'm not putting my life on the line because someone's dining and dashing. Like, what are you talking about? He could not have thoroughly played that out. Maybe he was already hottie stuff. If that money was tempting enough, he didn't even try to play it out. Because the people that usually do it, which is, it's actually usually not people that look like him, I thought. Usually when we see locked up abroad, it's those stereotypical, they don't look like they do anything, and they're usually clear people that get caught up doing this. Streamyard. And Sergio didn't have to. Francois, right. The mother was the saddest one. Karma girl, I'd be making it right now. Melody keeps her foot on their necks. No wonder Tisha, Stormy, Kimmy, and the rest are mad. Oh, well, another bite of dust. I got one more thing for y'all. I actually do before I drop the link. Somebody asked a very simple question when I showed, when I was asking about Kimmy's Rubicon and T-Size, where's the Rubicon? When we did that other day, right? Let me bring up, I went because the trendy in the comments section for the win, they said, well, have you seen her posted on her Instagram? I was like, you know what? I'll be over there, but I'm gonna go look. No, I did not see it. Let's go to her Instagram. Hold on. I was like, I just kept scrolling. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. Let me know if y'all see a Rubicon. Where is the Rubicon? That reminds me, where's your scooter? But now I hear T-Talk, where is the Rubicon? That's why I say he was set up, because they saw him coming. Shan, got you. Francois, I guess Melody found another item that's stuck. Right. Especially nowadays, technology is so advanced. How the heck did he think he was going to pass through the airport with this much kilo? I don't know. Homely looking ones. I know a young lady that got caught coming from Jamaica some years ago. That truck comment was so funny. Maurice didn't buy it. He didn't, Dr. Minnie. He didn't. They think they will show her driving it on the show. Yes, somebody said they saw her with it, coming up on this episode tonight. So yeah, I'm sure they will stunt for the show. And usually people stunt for the gram, but I personally didn't see the Rubicon. I saw the closest thing I saw was a big black truck when she was there with Maurice Jr. at like his football game or something. But there is no Rubicon to be found from what I can see. Yep, for show only, Tara Christie. The Rubicon was supposed to be a B-Day gift. When is her B-Day? Okay. Well, ain't that the question of the day? Like, don't nobody know Kimmy's birthday because her age is all like a lie online. I ain't gonna look up that girl's birthday. Unless I just see it. I'm not looking up her birthday. I'm about to go to Maurice's Instagram real quick, probably though. Hold on. Let me go to his Instagram to see if he was stunned with the Rubicon. I don't think he was. I'm being real funny right now, but let me see. That's a rent a Jeep for the show. That's where I'm leaning. Mary White. Celebrity blogging status made him think I'm a star. Yeah. That truck did not look like a lady's truck. But here's the thing. Being from the South myself, big trucks are for the ladies, just in general. They go for those big trucks just like a guy does. Like, there is not necessarily, like, you don't know who owns that truck till the driver hops out that truck. Like, I will say that. Oh, yeah, she's 54, but even if I knew when her birthday was, I'm not going to lie, I don't have the energy to care that much for Kimmy to go check and see when if she posted the Rubicon on her birthday. And I already know somebody's going to tell me. I've learned that someone's going to tell me. But what is this? Nope. I remember that post. That's not it. I saw a little something. I thought I saw some. The rent a Jeep. Rent a Rubicon. All right. I guess. They rented that truck for a week and gave it back. That man looked at him crazy AF when he said he wanted a lift on it. Like, Ninja, this ain't your truck, right, Josie? Bliss said February 5th. Here come Bliss. Okay, well then here's the thing. If her birthday was February 5th, is she not going to get it till February 5th, 2024? Because it was past February 5th when he was pretending to get her the Jeep. And then if you only just there to put to get it lifted or put 22s on it, which I don't know why you would do that for a rugged vehicle, because you're taking away the part of it being able to be rugged. But that's a long time to wait for a 2024 birthday gift. In Tennessee, women drive trucks, especially Jeeps with no tops. Tammy, that's what I'm saying. That's what I see all the time. I have a big truck, guys, and have consistently had one for the last 13 years. Yep. Okay, and Shan not even from the South. Yep. Thank you, Mary Willis. But yeah. There's every now and again, you'll see a lady truck. But I'm telling you now, trucks are trucks, and you'll just see who getting out that truck when they hop off. Or hop out of it. But yeah, and they could be tall. The woman be 4 foot nothing and just hopping in and out those big lifted trucks. monster trucks, all of it. Coach said, that's my B-Day. I'm a cool Aquarius. Okay, Coach CP, you a cool Aquarius. I got you. All right, I'm dropping the link, y'all. We got all the topics now. So let me drop this link. And if you can, flash yourself on camera so I can just bring you up. So that way I don't have to try to interrupt if someone's already up here talking. If she got the G for her B-Day, Tisha would have brought it up. Ooh, good point. I said what I said. Wanda told it on the live one day and said she rents cars for $25 a day over the weekend. That's why she's always in a different car. They have the hookup from a car dealership. Lisa girl, okay, thank you for that. Francois said, I guess we will see it because her Mercedes is damaged. I'm not holding hope. I believe it's for the show. I agree with you that I think it was for the show. Oh, I know, Dr. Minnie. I'm over here entertaining the BS of the Scots right now because I do not see it. I do not see there being a truck. I don't. I'll be surprised. I will, and they'll have to have it for at least a solid year to even have me being like, okay, because no, if you just have it for a little bit, I'm not doing this with the Scots. Grandma Mochi said that was me. Oh, that was your question, Grandma Mochi. When you said, were there any pictures? If you're saying that was you, thank you. That was a plain, easy to answer question, and I appreciate it. Nope, they treat you like crap, and their beds are on the floor. Oh, okay, let me set up my sketch pad thing. Hold on. I got you, Dr. B. Let me see. The tires look worn. Golly, talking out loud. They not getting it. Oh, the 4 foot nothing jumping out the big trucks, Grandma Mochi, that's you. I see y'all all the time out there. Like, I do not underestimate the tiny women jumping out of the big trucks and getting into the big trucks. Okay, let me take this background off. Okay, and let's do this. Sorry, y'all, I'm setting up, trying to get my sketch pad going. Let's see. You can go. Okay. Okay, so that's what I showed in the behind the scenes for my lip inspiration. We are doing multiple sclerosis awareness. That's why there's an orange, because I saw that orange represents multiple sclerosis awareness. They are so fake, they get on my nerves. Right. Wasn't his first. Oh, yay, Grandma Mochi, I love it. The little tiny ones, just y'all. I'm always impressed when I see it. I'll say that, Grandma Mochi. The Scots are friends with Rashid from Raised to Love. He's an exotic car salesman. They also went to college together. Janetta, true. And he calls himself the car guide. And I know he does that with the cars, but Rashid, that's no deed, Rashid. Get the deed, Rashid. Do you think he still has access right now? He probably does, because that's what they do. They rotate in and out. They think they say they learned their lesson, they didn't. Then they get access again and make the same mistakes. Jeanette, I'll take my question back, because he's probably one of the connections. Full of bull. Yep. Kimmy is the red witch from Game of Thrones. Oh, the red. Oh, Soul Star, come through with the Game of Thrones reference. Gonna make me nerd out. I love it. Hey, Shan. Okay, did you flash yourself already, Shan? Just make sure ain't nobody mimicking your profile. Let me make sure. Okay, I see you. I saw you. Okay, I'm bringing you up. All right, got Shan up here. Hey, Shan.
Hey, I got so many comments. Like, I couldn't even type fast enough.
I was like, I gotta get y'all up here fast. Let me calm now.
Where's the rest of our crew? The last week was lit.
I know. I saw LaDon in the comments, so hopefully LaDon comes up. I don't know where Journey to Jasmine is. Was Mildred up here cutting the rug?
Yep, Mildred was acting up. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm waiting to see.
And I ain't seen Stacy. I ain't seen Stacy all week. I hope everything's okay.
She came She came yesterday, didn't she? Or is there the different Stacy? Because
no, it's just plain Stacy. Not the other Stacy. It's two Stacys.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. Oh, we got LaDawn.
Hey, LaDawn.
I just want to make sure ain't nobody mocking or mimicking your profile.
Hey, little
Hold
Dawn.
on. I see you, LaDawn. Okay, bringing up sweet LaDawn. All right. There y'all go. Y'all are in.
My sis, little Dawn.
And Miss Reese,
Hey,
shout out to your best friend, Miss Reese. Hey, LaDawn.
hey.
Little Dawn in the house.
Oh, we got Josie. Josie, will you flash your camera real fast, please?
Come on through,
Okay, I
Josie
see you.
Bradley.
Thank you, Josie. All right. Here we go. All right. All right. Y'all are all up here. Y'all pick any topic you want to go with that we talked about. You know, keep
You know,
it
I wanted LaDon to talk about this TikToker guy. I know she got something for him ready. Like, I know she was yelling at the screen.
I can't believe people still trying that, Shan. You know it's too advanced now.
Right. That's why I said I know you was yelling at the screen. Like, are you stupid?
Yeah, he's real dumb. You know?
But you know what? I think like it's giving movie. It's giving movie because you know how you watching that movie where they like let this person go so they can get caught, so the real person can get through.
Oh, that's
Because
a good point.
it was just in there, just threw in there. Like who like the TV show you how to have it better than that? Are you serious? Like,
But my
like that.
thing is, who was he around that got close enough to do that?
Well,
But
when you
you
see
know
people
what?
that look money hungry, it don't take a lot to they. It seems like they kind of peg who they need. It don't, you know what I mean? In like a couple, dramatically, it seems like in a couple of minutes. I don't know if that's how it actually happens.
Yeah, so that means he knows that it was in there then.
And also, LaDon, I think because when these young people go places, they're not as travel savvy as us seasoned folk are. Because
Right.
they leave their bags,
Yeah,
they
that's
just
true.
walk off. They
Mhm.
leave stuff here, leave stuff there. Oh, I'll be back to get it. I'll do this. Because I see that a lot when we travel. And I'm like, is they like, why are you sitting that down? Pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, I think he did it, but I've also seen these young people leave their bags, even in the airport. Like I saw a girl go in the bathroom and leave her bag, and I watched it. And when she came out, I actually told her, I said, "Excuse me, I don't mean to sound like I'm your parent or nothing, but I wouldn't leave my bag like that because anything could happen to your bag." And they announcing it on the thing, "Don't leave your bags." So they announcing it for a reason because some bag could happen, or somebody could sneak something in your bag, or you never know. Oh, thank you, because I don't have nothing in there. I said, you don't have nothing in there, but I'm telling you for a reason. I mean, ask somebody you know. I know I'm doing too much, but you look like you're the same age as my daughter, and I just felt like I had to say something. And she was like, she was a nice girl. Luckily, she was nice, and she was like, oh, okay, thank you. And I was like, and ask somebody older, ask them to explain it to you. But I'm just saying, I know you don't have nothing in there, but please don't leave your bag like that. Oh, okay, thank you. Because when she left it, I watched it for her. We was actually when we was in Atlanta airport, I watched it. I'm sitting there watching her bag. I don't even know this little girl. And I'm like, don't do that. And we in Atlanta. Like Atlanta airport was busy as heck. It was way more busier than our airport. And I'm like, child. And she was nice about it. I'm glad she wasn't too get too hype with me about it because
Right.
really wasn't none of my business. But I just, like I said, I felt like, shoot, I got kids your age, and I would hope somebody would say something to my daughter if she left this bag like this, because she normally traveling in a group. And don't be leaving your bag. What you leaving your bag for?
Right. That's just crazy to me that people would do that. But with him, right, you know, it's if he didn't know, then that's pretty effed up. You know what I mean? I don't know how he could prove anything different. But
You can't.
if he did have something to do with it, and I mean he knew, I feel like, you know, he should go on that America's Dumbest Criminals list. Because when you used to transport back in the days, it was different than it is now. It's just very hard. You can't even get hairspray through a god darn airport. You know,
Hairspray, toothpaste.
yeah, like it's very difficult. They got them dogs, they got them animals sniffing around, and you don't know when they're gonna walk by you. You know, I
And
just think that was
Greyhound even.
stupid. He should have rented a
Greyhound
car.
even.
He should have rented a car and drove that up. He gonna go on the airplane. Well, he got 7 years, so he got 7 years to think about that.
And that
Oh,
doesn't seem like a lot of time because when I watch Locked Up Abroad, they be getting like decades. That's
He
why I
might
was
not have
like,
a record though, Shan. It might be his first offense.
but you know, other countries don't care about that.
That's true.
They want to
That's
make an
true.
example. So I was like, that was weird.
he
Yeah.
better do the time and don't tell.
Mm.
Listen, he might God I hope he got a praying family because when Americans go to jail outside the
Hmm.
country, they barely make it.
Hmm.
They barely make it just because they're American, you know?
Yep. I will tell you when I was, I don't know about trending, but when I was overseas, shit, they don't like us very much. That's why when people be like, "Oh, I want to go here, here, here," I done been where I want to go. I'm good. Like
Mhm.
they don't like us at all. They do not like us, people.
Mhm. Look what China did to that American student. He went over there with, some friends, whatever, and somebody spray painted on the wall or something, and it's illegal, right? So they arrested this college student and they gave him lashes with the
Ooh.
canes, the
Oh
what is that?
yeah,
That cane thing.
yeah.
So his punishment was 10 lashes, but the 10 lashes was so crucial it killed them. I mean, it
Oh
unalived them,
wow, wow,
sorry.
wow.
And it's just they don't like us. They don't like us. They torture us just because they feel like, we got something that they don't really have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The WNBA star too. I forgot her name.
Brittany
Brittany.
Griner.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was another fool because she had played over there, so she basically know the rules and the
But
what
this is
goes
what
on.
I'll tell y'all about that. And everybody, like in real life, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Like, and for me, I have this thing with those people where Brittany was. I'm not even gonna say their name on God's internet, right?
Hmm.
So I have a problem with those folks because they are super everything. They are the epitome of conspiracy because if you think about it, they did it over there. So I think over there, I don't know if she had it or not. I don't because of where she was at. And that's only because of where she was at. If she was anywhere else like homeboy, I'd be like, yeah, you had it. It was yours. But she came in with it. And when you come in over there, they check you coming in. They check you coming in and they check you leaving. They wouldn't have let her come in with it. So that's why I'm like, I don't know about it's just where she was. They're real strict in particular where she was. So I'm like, I don't know. That's
But
one of them I don't know moments.
didn't she admit that?
You should
But
when
you know
you're
what?
there, you
But you
should.
but you know what? I have done that, but not in that situation. Meaning, I grabbed my little weed case or something like that, and I thought I put it in my. I mean, I thought I took it out my bag, and I had to go into a certain kind of building where you go through the metal detector and all of that, and I had to put my pocketbook inside the this little case thing so it can get scanned in. And I opened it instantly because he said, if you got any lighters or something like that, fingernail file. And I said, let me look just to make sure my lighter ain't in here. And when I opened that bag, I forgot that I had threw my little weed case in there instead of putting it in the car, leaving it in the car. So you can forget your paraphernalia sometimes.
Yeah, and I think at but see there, you can't they check you so specifically. So if you are there, me personally, and because she know where she's going, they're so strict, regardless of who you are, she already knows that. And that was the thing about it. That's like a military person going there. They already briefed you on going there. Your agents then briefed you, your lawyer, all these people then briefed you on going there, because it's not like you going there just for play. You going for business. So you already know this. Regardless of who you are, you going there, and this is what you got to do while you're there. You know you got to hide who you actually are and who you are actually married to while you go there, but you're not going to check and double check to make sure you're not taking something illegal over there. That's why I say that, because she know where she going and she can't even be who she is while she going there. That's why I said, hey, I don't know, because it's just that place. Now, anywhere else, like I said, yeah, you did it. But there.
So you think she was willing to say, yeah, I forgot it in there. It is mine, but I forgot it and it's so small. Why am I getting, because that's basically what her stance was. So you think she just said that just because she thought it would be easier to admit it was hers?
It is easier over there to admit it's yours. If I watched it, I followed it like hard because because I'm a WNBA fan, and plus because of where it was at, I followed it hard. So I actually watched the hearing and whatnot, and you could tell that when it was found, like, she didn't know that it was there. She didn't know what they was doing. She didn't know. She didn't understand. She didn't even know what they had found. And this was another thing. If you go back and you look at the video, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't show her, or she never knew what they had found until after they had took her in and all that.
Right.
So that was another thing. And I'm like, why wouldn't they just pull it out and show it in your face like
they did him?
Right. Yeah. They didn't do that. So I'm like, they just picked their bags up and walked her off. And I'm like, they didn't show her. Any place else, they show you. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm like, nah. Because it was a lot of things that they didn't do, because y'all know I've worked everything security and law enforcement. So we dealt with one of those machines. And if we found something, open your bag. What's that? Right. That was the protocol. Open your bag. What's that?
Yes.
That was how it went down. So, and considering where she was, that's why I was like, I don't know. And I don't trust them people over there. I don't really I don't trust them now. And Trinity, no, when I don't trust somebody.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna steer this away because it's getting too close to politics for me. So we gotta go to a different topic before it goes too much further. So we got the restaurant guy. Where's the Rubicon? We got what else? Reverend's daughter with her back rent. Melody's drop of her collection.
That's why I was going with the trusting people, because that was gonna be my next one. Was gonna be Sergio Brown, because his mama trusted him.
Sergio Brown. Okay, yes, got that one.
His mama trusted him, and
but let me make sure, because Josie, did you have anything? Did you can jump in, because I usually, it's a free for all usually on Sketchy Saturday, as long as no one gets interrupted and stuff like that. So you can jump in if you want to.
Okay, I got the kids running around, so I'll pop in and out.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Sergio Brown.
I was wondering about that, because at the end we're and you tell me, LaDon, that's another one that I wanted to pick your brain about, LaDon, because the evidence that he actually did something to her, if he goes for a judge, not a jury trial, are we sure he's not going to get off? Because the evidence, they don't even see him. They have no video of him with his mom. And if his neighbor got footage of him, but none of him and his mom, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm like, y'all got footage of him, but nobody said they got footage of him and his mom, which I'm wondering if they just hold that evidence close to the vest, maybe, or if they don't have that, then what?
I just think that, oh God, poor thing. I think that he got that allegedly, in my opinion. I think he got that injury, that head injury
Oh,
from
the
playing
CTE.
sports. Yup,
Mm-hmm.
I do. And I think that if he has a good lawyer, well, what you said, Shan, by the way that they, gathered the evidence or pointed it towards him, well, he actually said a couple of incriminating things, but he didn't point it to himself. He was saying somebody else, basically. But if he got a good lawyer, and if they're not holding that to the end, because they can't hold it until his lawyer asks for everything they got,
Right.
for the motion, to see everything that they have. But I think his best bet is to go. They need to do that head scan and go that route. I think that would be his best bet.
But they can't.
Because
Oh,
there's no video of anybody else entering that home visiting either.
The only thing I would say is I heard on another video, another content creator said that they cannot diagnose CTE until after you pass away. So is that true? Because I don't know.
yep.
Oh wow.
Well, that's what they've been saying. That was what I was gonna say, but then Ladon was still talking, and I wasn't trying to interrupt her. But yeah, that's what we've heard. Because remember when the other football player unalived himself, they said that they couldn't tell because they couldn't tell beforehand until after because they had to wait to. It's a certain scan that they do once your brain is in that state, so.
Oh,
They have to wait until you're deceased because they can't get to where they need to get, I guess.
right. Okay. Ugh.
But
Is there
that is
another brain scan though, like to show mental illness? You know how they got all that kind of stuff now, where they can show that the brain is not operating normally, at least.
not that I know of, because I believe like what they said, from my understanding, because I'm sports as well, and I from everything that I've heard, even when I watched the 30 for 30 and all the stuff on ESPN, they say they have to literally open it up to get there. And then Rose just said that's what autopsies say. She looked at it, they dissect the brain.
That's sad.
Yeah. So I'm just like I wonder, was he acting as well? Because you had the wherewithal to get a one-way ticket, to buy property and all this other stuff, but then they say he been acting weird for months. So it's kind of like you can't really say what the issue is, because they say all this stuff, but then they say, well, he has been weird for the last few months. And if he made it to the NFL and played there for 6 years, you got to think that he played football for at least 16 years before that, or 10 or 15, because some kids start in elementary school, some start in middle school, the different ages. So you
Yeah. I was just going to say about the ages. Yeah, you're right. Because here in Florida, where I am, they can start at 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, imagine all that impact from the age of 5 until what? How old was he? I don't know. But that's a lot of impact on the head, the neck area, the back. So I don't know. None of my boys play football.
Show his age, or did I close it, or is he still up here?
I pulled my son out at 11, 12.
Yeah.
And I used to go sit out there and watch them practice, and they hitting. I
He's
said, oh no,
35.
35.
Maybe 30
So,
years of impact,
mm-hmm. And Leslie Barber said it's called a CTE scan of the brain and only be discovered after you're not alive. Yeah, that's
Well,
what
I
I
hope he get
heard.
a good lawyer, and we just got to watch it close.
Mm-hmm.
But what somebody Betty was saying that Holly Robinson Pete's husband was diagnosed with it and he's still living. I don't know that he was necessarily diagnosed with that per se, or was he given another diagnosis that is associated, because they're just like LaDon was saying, there are some scans that can show different functions of your brain. But I'm not a medical professional, but just from watching a lot of TV and a lot of stuff about that, because when that young man died, they did a whole series on ESPN about it. And from all that stuff that I saw, they said they do have things where they can show, like a lot of older ex-football players have the motor skills and different things
Like
that,
boxers.
yeah, like boxers and all that kind of stuff where they lose certain functions and stuff. And you can see that. So it's almost like if you have those issues, they can tell that your mental is not where it's been or it was, because they even have motor skills and tests like that they do on a lot of athletes once they are done. That's why they were fighting as well for the health plan for football players to be different, because right now I'm trying to understand exact what it was, because when DeMar Hamlin had his heart attack on the field, I believe he wasn't he didn't have health care from the NFL, because you can only have health care from the NFL even if you're a practice, because I call them practice dummies. So you smashing that practice and all this other stuff, however many times y'all practice a week, then you go into the game, 16 games a season, you where y'all smashing, or 3 or 4 preseason games, y'all smashing, and you don't physically have any health insurance going forward. You have to be active on the roster. Not you have to be on the roster and getting smashed. You have to be active. So they're trying to change that verbiage to not you have to be active, because you don't have to be active to get smashed during practice for 16 weeks though, for 20
Right.
weeks or however much they practice. But you got to be active to get some health care. So they're trying to change that. And the NFL is the worst league when it comes to the healthcare of it all for players, ex-players, and players, because from my understanding as well, there's limited healthcare for the players that also are not active. From my understanding of how I understood what they were saying. So that's another reason why I never let my son play football, because LaDon, I don't know how you sit there and watch them run into your baby like that, because I'd have been down there like, why you hit my son like that?
Yeah, that was a problem. That's why he didn't last long.
Because even now I watch football, but I be like, ooh, when they just really, I'll be
Look,
like, ooh.
Shan, I told you what they said when he was doing, when at boxing, they told me, because I was over there talking about, do this, do that. The man came out, he said, listen, a lot of the mothers wait in the car in the parking lot, In other words, telling me to get out of there. But yeah, I just didn't want. I was like, this is crazy that the way they banging themselves up. But boxing is like that too, though, because look what happened to Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sad, but like I said, it's just too fresh, too new to know what's really going on with this dude, though. It's just too new. I need to hear more.
Yeah, I hope, honestly, I hope they have more, because a lot of times they don't put everything out in the atmosphere. But I know the way my cameras are set up, that they would have caught them coming and leaving if they caught him out there burning stuff. So
Mhm.
I mean, it depends on how the cameras are set up for them. But I really hope they caught whoever she last came out with, or him carrying something, or whatever the case may be. I really hope they caught that, because she didn't deserve that. Obviously, she took time with him, and whatever the case may be, and whatever happened, whatever happened, she didn't need it. She didn't. It shouldn't have resulted in that. You know.
Right. Yep.
But what do y'all think about Ange not paying her rent? Because $48,000, if your rent $7,000, what did they say? $7,000 a month.
$7,000 a month.
So, how many places can you live at once?
I don't think nothing about it because her daddy got it, your daddy got it, somebody got it. Girl, pay them people that money and go on about your business.
I don't get it. You're right. I don't get it. Sell some of them bags. I don't know, but you shouldn't be willing to be humiliated like this when you got stuff in your home that can make up that money. Come on, the way she be dressing and all of that.
But you know what I was thinking? The rich people are so used to getting free stuff that when it comes to paying bills, just ain't their thing. Just ain't their thing.
And Ron is the type of father who teaches them, you know, he make them hit their head hard. He will not. He did that with his son. If he wasn't doing the right thing and he was acting like a knucklehead, he did not give him money to live and all that. He had to go to his mama's. Ron ain't the type that just because he got money, let his kids just use him up for his money. He does not. He makes them earn it. He'll help them and invest in them. But as far as just because they're falling short, no. He might say, you was running around here taking these photos and stuff with this dude flying here and there, and now you're going to come to me about some 48. I know I would as a parent. I'd be like, yo, didn't I just see something on Instagram with you flying over here? And now you're going to come and ask my old retired behind, no matter how I made my money. You're going to ask my old retired. Now, had none of that been going on, absolutely. But when you choose to spend your money a different way and not for what it should have been, and then now you're going to come to me when you're falling short, you better kiss my grits.
Kiss my grits.
I kiss your grits.
I ain't gonna be that. I ain't that mother, you know, because you're not teaching them. And this is embarrassing. This is truly embarrassing for her.
For him too, because you know that's the first thing they're gonna go to is Rev Run's daughter. So I'm pretty sure he didn't call her like, fix it, figure it out, get it together. This ain't how I raised y'all. Period. But I actually like what he do because I don't know about nobody else, but I know people in my family be like, oh, you got a man living with you? Or you run around with a man?
Mm-hmm.
And you, oh no, you better ask
that was
man.
a question on Instagram. It said, would y'all help a friend if they wanted to borrow money, but they had a man or woman in their life? And I know that right off the bat, I was in my brain, I might say no, but in real life, I think I have helped friends that have a man or woman in their
think
life.
it depends, Trendy. I hear you, but I think it really depends on the situation and what it is. Like if they're both working and something came up and it's just not enough, absolutely I would. But if they're living ghetto fabulous and then say, oh, I need help after I done bought this and did this.
There you go. That's a big part of it. How are you living?
It depends.
Yeah. I can see
and
that.
I have to as well. And I'm thinking that, but you know, that's kind of my philosophy. I help those who help themselves because I may not help you if you got this man laying around and he can go and get him a job down at the Piggly Wiggly or the McDonald's. And, you know, you coming to me saying, hey, you know, whatever. But I have had a friend, she did not ask. We were just talking, catching up, and I helped them out because at that time he was injured, she was working, and they just didn't have it. So it wasn't you got a man. This is different because I feel like they jet set and they, like you said, they flying. She just bought this man a car. You owe these people $48,000, and I feel like that's why it got leaked out there because you just bought this man a car, rented him a car, or whatever you did to floss with that car, and you owe them people $48,000. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know what kind of car it was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a $48,000 car like we be driving. So no, I'm pretty sure it was a couple 48,000s into that car. And that's probably why he called, like, get it together, figure this out.
Yeah, so I guess I don't even know. I'll be putting a lot of stock into celebrity parents, and I don't know off camera how much they really be holding them accountable sometimes. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I know the persona he presented. I don't know.
I mean, you can kind of tell though. He has, just like she said, he moved back in. The JoJo moved back in with his mama. That's how I can tell that he does something, because I can't say that his children don't live high off the hog enough for me to be like, they got a lot of money, you know, they this, they that. Mm-hmm. Because look at how the other daughter lives, but she works, she acts in different little things, mm-hmm. and they always got their little businesses going. But look at how they actually factually live. The only one that's out here stunting, in my opinion, is Ange. Everybody else look like they live a little regular.
Dr. Minnie was 48,000 total. Yeah, 48,000 is her debt. And hey, 41 Fit.
Oh, Shan said it was a Tesla she bought. She did not buy him a Tesla.
She ought to be ashamed of herself. And
you know what?
Go on.
She might. Does she live? Because I know at one point she was from Miami to LA to New York, New Jersey. So is she trying to have multiple houses and can't afford it?
Probably, because that's what they are.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Because if you pay attention to her show, at one point she in LA, at another point I'm looking for a house in Miami, and we were just in New York or Jersey. So now that you with him, where is he primarily located at? Because for her, I feel like she moves where the men are, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Like. Looks like she moves where the men are, and that's just how she rolls, in my opinion, from watching her stunt on the ground.
That's what I get. Well, yeah, and that's also definitely just an assumption, but she seems, and I don't keep up with her enough, so I'm really, really assuming on her. But only time I hear about her is connected to a guy. And I ain't saying that she, it ain't necessarily her fault, because she ain't reporting on herself necessarily, but that's just the only time I hear about her.
Yeah, me too. I don't really hear about her that much. Maybe I don't care about her that much enough to know, but I don't really hear nothing about her unless it's, her dating some guy. But I don't know, maybe like y'all said, maybe she's trying to keep up with Yo Gotti, because apparently you just seen with his nurse bae not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago or something. But that's the girl he's always dated. Like she's been around for years, and maybe she's just trying to keep up with him, trying to see what he's doing.
Maybe.
Talking out loud, said, I wonder did Angela think she was breaking her lease when she moved to Atlanta? I got something for that, because she may have broke her lease. However, in most lease agreements, because I also have had I broke a couple leases in my day. And once I broke my first lease, I figured it out. And I was like, okay, you break a lease, and what you have to, in most lease agreements, if it's in there, you have to pay the rest of that lease regardless.
Yeah.
So you may break a lease, and if nobody moves in there within a reasonable amount of time, you have to pay that full lease. And I've never seen a lease without it, shall I say that? And I don't live in New Jersey or wherever. So I think I agree with you talking out loud. You so smart. You is smart. You is important. And I believe she was breaking that lease. She was breaking that lease probably to move to Atlanta. However, if nobody moves in there in a reasonable time, you are liable, sweetheart, for the remainder of that lease. And also, the leaseor does not have to go out and push it. All they have to do is put it up for lease and say it's available. Now, if you're smart, you'll find somebody to either sublet or try to work something out with the people you leaving this lease for. But seeing as though more often than not, I've always heard of her buying places. So maybe this was one of the places where she was renting and didn't realize, because she's been in and out of her own places. So she probably was like moving out and didn't know it and has never really broke a lease or has always left at the end of the lease or a month or out or so or whatever and made arrangements. But this time she moved when the wind blew and she caught a man. So they was like, no, ma'am, you owe us for the rest of this month. These leases, you only been here for 6 months, ma'am. Because 48 divided by 7 is 6.
That was including her late fees and stuff too.
So maybe that's about what? Well, that is because 6 and 7 is 42. So that's $6,000.
That's true. Well, Angela,
pay them people. They coming for you.
Pay those people. Exactly.
Pay them folk their money. And how you think you just gonna move out in the middle of a lease and everything is okay? You just gonna break it and that's it. You ain't gonna talk to these people. You ain't gonna nothing. You just gonna hope they're gonna be able to lease it. And Jersey ain't that hot right now, is it, LaDawn?
I'm in Boston.
Oh, I thought you had some connects up there in Jersey.
In New York, I do.
Oh, okay.
But it's like that here. You gotta either you find a subcontractor, a subleaser, or you're responsible. Point blank period. Unless they agree with you. Oh, I'm moving because there's mold, or I'm moving because my job changed and I can't afford the rent, and they don't want to be, So they might make an agreement with you, but you just can't pack up and leave and just think it's going to disappear.
Yeah. Why even let it get that far?
Why? That's what I said. This is embarrassing. It should not.
And she is not at that you can just be irresponsible and gets blamed on your age type. Like,
oh, no.
She passed that.
Yep.
It looks like you was chasing after a man and not taking care of your business.
Yeah.
That port.
Or just didn't care, period. Like, she might have other judgments on her. She might be the type that's irresponsible in general.
Yeah, but I ain't never heard of her not paying no bills before, though. And I
haven't heard it make news, but
I've been following Angela since the beginning of Run's House, because I used to watch Run's House. I watched Growing Up Hip Hop, and stuff like that. And all her places was nice. And, like Shan said, she was always talking about buying. And I didn't really like her attitude too much. I like the sister more. But I never heard of her being, even on the show, the way she was handling her business. I never really seen her as irresponsible.
Gotcha.
Right. Yeah, I've always saw them as having business and stuff too.
Yeah.
But with her being, okay, if we all agree that most of the time when we saw her lately in the, Sandra laughing at me, when we saw her lately in the thing, when it wasn't to do with the show, it was connected to a guy. And if her bills didn't catch up with her before from chasing after a guy, I'm like, I still feel like it's just some thing that was maybe already in her, because I don't know. I guess I don't give a lot of credit to Angela is what I'm getting to. I feel like
I don't give her credit neither, but it's in different areas. She definitely has issues with men. She can't keep one, and that's for something's going on there. And the way she treats her sister, it's like she resents her sister, in my opinion. She's jealous of her sister. She's closer with her assistant than her own sister, and her sister begs for her relationship.
Oh,
You
is
know,
her sister? Is her name Vanessa? Is that her
Vanessa. Vanessa
Mhm.
is a
Is she still
sweetheart.
is Vanessa child free?
No, Vanessa
No,
got a
Vanessa
daughter.
has a
Oh,
kid by
okay.
one of the Wayans
Wayne brothers.
sons.
Yep.
Okay, okay. Well, I was okay. Before I ask you the next question, LaDon, what I was gonna say is, now these celebrities in general don't have good relationships, so I ain't gonna put it on her that she can't keep a man. These these dudes in this industry are kind of sorry too. Because what if she's ready
No,
to settle down
but
and they don't act right?
well, I feel like you know how that saying goes: when you like bad boys, you get into bad things.
Okay,
She
okay.
always picks those like her
She's picking
sister
them. Okay,
Vanessa been with her man for 15 years or something like that. That
gotcha.
same Wayne's thing, son. Yes, but her self-esteem is also different than Angela's. Angela,
Gotcha.
it looks like she felt like she had to live under Vanessa. Vanessa was pretty. Vanessa was this. And then when Run's House came on, they used to laugh at Angela and troll her, saying she had big eyes. She looked like a pig. You know, they used to pick on Angela. And Vanessa was considered the pretty one.
Gotcha.
And it seems like Angela started becoming older and started dressing a certain way and putting herself more out there. Vanessa's more laid back.
Okay.
And Angela, she wants to show it. She wants attention, you know?
Okay.
So that's just what I think. I think that Angela got some stuff going on inside that she needs to deal with for herself before she gets into another relationship. And kind of pick different. If you've been picking the same things and you're getting the same results, it's time to do something a little different.
Yeah, now that's
Yeah,
true.
but like you said, I think she needs some type of healing because she's been in Vanessa's shadow. Because remember, Vanessa was a model and everything, and she still. I watch some movies sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I know Vanessa was in there. Hey, Vanessa.
Yeah.
So, but you really don't see Angela around like that, and I think that's always kind of been her issue because Vanessa's always been the thin sister, and Angela was the. Remember, she was a pudgy little kid.
Yeah.
So now that she done got her shape together, it's just all over IG, and that's kind of why I stopped following her on IG. I used to follow her when she was on the show, and I watched the show, that Grown Up Hip Hop show, but I stopped because it's just like I'm almost like what Romeo said to her, but I didn't appreciate how he said it to her.
Right.
But I feel like she thirst trapping. She looking for something because she's always like in a like, and I don't think what a lot of these star kids realize is you're embarrassing your parent, especially a parent that has worked so much to stay out of that light. He's not in that light. He doesn't run around doing XYZ, but here you come. You the only kid out of 4-5 kids is out here thirst trapping, and the little boys. I know one of them had gotten a little trouble before, but I guess he's back on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
But you the only one out here and keep calling things your dad into question because the first thing people say when they see she owed $48,000, just like Josie just said, Ron got it, give it to him. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing people say.
Yeah.
So,
were one of the sons on the show Grownish? Was that one of them?
Yes, Diggy.
I love. He is so cute, and I love his character on that show.
That's Diggy. That's the rapper son.
Okay, I like Diggy. I like him on that show at least.
Now Diggy and Angela got different mothers.
Oh, okay.
Justine, the last wife, the wife he's with now, is Diggy's mom.
Oh, but that's not Angela's mom?
No, Angela, the oldest set, Angela, Vanessa, and what's the son name? Jojo. Got the same mother. And Diggy and Russell and the adopted daughter that they got.
Okay. Did not know that.
And Rose, Vanessa never married Mike. Vanessa and Mike still not married, and that was they kind of teased. Angela kind of talked trash to her about that, like she's been with him for so long, and they didn't get married, and she had the baby and they never got married. So
Mm.
unless this something that like just happened like recently,
Yeah.
they never got married. Like
Oh.
she wants, that was one of her storylines on the show. She wants to get married, but he's never come on the show. I don't even think we've ever seen her child on the show either. I think she got a
I don't
daughter.
blame her
We've
for
never
that.
seen her daughter on the show either.
No, but remember when they wanted to continue pastries? Vanessa wanted to continue to sneak a line with her.
Yeah,
and
that
Emily.
was one of their smartest ideas. I hated to see
Vanessa,
that end.
Angela didn't want to do it.
She didn't want to work with Vanessa. Vanessa said, "Well, I'm gonna keep it going," and then Angela got mad
and blocked her. She blocked her. They fell out because she blocked her.
Angela's a little, ooh, she's a mess.
Wow.
I've been fell off from Angela, you know.
Yeah, because Vanessa is always like LaDon said. Vanessa is always trying to be sister. I want to. We should spend more time. I want to see you more. We should do this. And Angela baby is like,
Wow.
And yeah, Rose, Mike and Vanessa are still together, but they're just not married. They've been together. They still together, going strong. They just not married. So if it works for them, that's good. Marriage ain't always a good. Some people be together for 20 years, get married, and then it be over. So if marriage is not for them, then hey,
as long as she happy.
Yep.
Yeah, because Rev Run, I thought that was actually interesting that he has 2 sets of kids with both his wives. Cause I'm like, huh?
And they all look alike.
Yeah, because Diggy, you would never know that his wife now is not JoJo's mom. Cause they all look alike.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but see, they don't look like Rev. So I'm like, I can't picture the oldest mom right now, even though I've seen her. I can't picture her right now. But when they were all in the house on Run's house, I thought they was all hers.
Me too.
Didn't even remember that was his second wife. I didn't even remember that. I didn't even. Yeah, Justine Soulstar said Justine. I didn't even realize that they weren't all Justines. So I'm like,
because they call her mom too. But the mother, their real mother looked like Vanessa. Vanessa looked like her. I mean, Vanessa looked like her mother. She's pretty.
But Vanessa looked like Diggy and what's the other little boy name?
I know.
Diggy and Vanessa look like twins.
I know. It's weird. I said they all look alike, even the other mother. And
well, sometimes if you hang around somebody too long, you start to look like them. Because everyone thinks like my oldest son, and all my kids have the same dad. My oldest son actually has a different dad, but they'll be like in the store and they'll be like talking. Oh, you look so much like. I'm like, really? Okay.
That ain't his pappy.
That's me how that works. Yeah.
But he raised him since he was 2, so that's that's his dad.
Yeah.
Maybe because he got maybe those mannerisms too that you take on the people around you. Because I know my husband, my daughter, well, she is his, but I swear they act just alike. I be wanting to strangle them both. Excuse me. I don't know if you can say that, but both of them be just working my nerves. But they said Vanessa's daughter has been on the show.
I think it was at that pastries meeting too. The little girl was there because they was.
I just don't remember her because it wasn't a lot though.
She's a pretty little girl.
I have seen pictures of her, and her name is Ava. Hottie Stuff says her name is Ava. Thank you, Hottie Stuff. And I feel bad for Vanessa though, because I feel like she wants to love her sister. Her sister is so jealous of her that it's just like not gonna happen. She wants that sister relationship, and it's just not gonna happen.
It's not.
Vanessa, because at first I was thinking like Angela getting a bad rap, but once they went on the show, I was like, no, she's not.
She's not.
I'm like, Vanessa, move on. I know that's your sister and all, but dang,
that's how I felt. Like I'll be your sister, Vanessa. I'll hang with you. Because I wouldn't be able to hang with Angela. That's not my cup of tea. I already know that.
Right.
But what was the next?
We got the heart attack guy at the restaurant.
That's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Like, why would you want to make that big old scene and flap out like that in the middle of the floor and all
and
that?
And it wasn't his first or second time, LaDon. Oh,
Y'all
we
know what I said in the chat.
go ahead, Josie.
No, who's talking first?
I was just
You
gonna
go
take
ahead.
41 Fit through the review because she said, "What have we discussed so far?"
I was just gonna say I had put in the chat. They need to add up all them tabs at all the restaurants that he went to and did that mess at, and charge him 90% gratuity
Right.
on everything that he got, plus whatever else they want to charge him for lying, calling the police, what charge him for everything. Make him pay everything.
Yep.
Not 90% gratuity, Josie.
Yes, that's what they need. Because imagine all the waiters and waitresses that he done skip the tab, they don't get their tips. And you know, those people, like, they make barely anything. Like, most of their money comes from tips. So
Yeah.
that's very sad. And it's not like,
it's trifling.
I was gonna say maybe if he did it like once or twice and he just got like a hamburger or something, but you ordering alcohol?
Right. He is indulging, Josie. That's what I'm saying.
He got lit.
Now you got a hamburger, maybe some fries or something. You know, it's just times is hard, but not the whiskey.
Yeah,
But
he
you
was
know
not
what?
eating to survive.
But look at his picture. He ain't missed not one meal.
I know.
He ain't missed not one
Those
meal.
cravings was hitting him.
Y'all, what that doctor had told that lady on 600-pound life when she was breaking starving me.
He said
And
you
he
can eat
told
on
her.
your, he said you can eat on your fat. You have enough fat in your body.
Rose said she missed it. Here, Rose, here's the headline for it real fast. Hold on, I'm gonna leave it up for just a second so you can see it. That's what they're talking about. This 90%, this to do that owes 90% gratuity. According to Josie, that's what he deserves.
But she right though, especially when she said something when she said that one thing about them possibly making the wait staff. Because wasn't that you, Josie, who said them possibly making the wait staff pay for the bills when people walk out? That's crazy. How they know they gonna walk out? They got other tables to attend to. They ain't got time to be staring folks down.
Right. And I just don't even think that's right. I hate stuff like that. Like, you have the resources to do what is it called, loss prevention or whatever you want to call it. That's not on the wait staff. Like, it's not on any employee, to me, in my opinion, honestly.
Right. And you know what? Up in Boston, waiters get $2 an hour.
Oh, still?
Yes, they get $2 an hour, and then they got their tips.
I thought they changed that. Well, they changed that here. They changed that here.
I heard it's probably still like that.
It's because the girl upstairs, but she work in a Wildwood, a good steak, a Richie Steakhouse. You know what I mean? But she gets $2 and something an hour, and she be beating it down for them tips.
And you know what?
And if you break something, like this lady said, it comes out their money.
That's ridiculous.
And you know something too that I just thought about when LaDawn was like, it's a ritzy place. I've been to the ritzy restaurants, and our tab would be like couple $100. And do you know, I've looked at other tables where people done left tips of like $20, $30 at those places. Your bill in these places, if it's two of y'all bill can't be less than $200. Now, you mean to tell me that waitress or waiter gave you $20 worth of service in a place like that? No, they give good. Most of the places like that here give good service. Now, I took my friend out for her birthday dinner. Between the two of us, we ate $300 worth of food. I left $100 tip because I felt like that girl was at our table eating with us. She was there so much. Do y'all want this? Do y'all need anything? She was like LaDawn said, she was on it. And usually for a $200 bill, I would have maybe given her about $50, $60 or so. And plus, it depends on how long we sit there too. If I sit there a long time, I'm gonna pay you for your table because I'm taking away from your tip. But if we not here that long and we eat and we out, I'm gonna tip you accordingly. I think it's what I always had to ask my sister because she was in the industry 20. She said they expect 20, 25. You know, some people be like 15, 10, but she said they expect 20, 25 here. So I'm like, okay, that's what I usually leave on my bill. But if you was like that girl. She even gave us some free stuff, which I possibly paid for because of the tip was so high. But it's like you get what you pay for. Like if you give me some busted service, I'm just giving you a normal tip. And then I hate when I'm with people and they be like, well, the service wasn't good, so I ain't leaving no tip. But you have to leave a tip. That's their wage. Regardless of whether they came and they was attentive or not, they still deserve something. So I always still leave something when I sit in. Now, on that carry out, I'm iffy because I done got some carry outs from some nice places that when I sat in, I got more food than this, or I got this tasted better. So on that carry out, I might be lacking in my tip. But also that's because some restaurants, their hostess make, well, most out here, the hostess make regular wage over the wait staff.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not tipping you and you already getting paid for it. No, ma'am.
Right. Yeah.
So it just depends. And then I like to ask them, like, I know it's weird, like how much you make. Are you on regular pay or are you on wait staff pay? What you getting? I mean, some of them tell you, some of them look at me like I'm weird, or I may already know, because just like when we sat down at that restaurant, I asked her, I'm like, are y'all on regular wages here? Just you ain't gotta tell me, but we just being nosy. And she told us, so I was like, okay, we gonna tip you accordingly, sis. We gonna over tip you for your service, but if you was just regular service, you'd have got regular tip. Like, and I just despise people that think they should go to a restaurant and not tip. So that's your in-house service. If you don't want to tip, eat at home. Eat at home if you don't want to tip.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Denise, how are you? I saw you earlier. I'm sorry. How you doing, Miss Denise? Okay. I'm dropping. I don't know if I've been dropping the link enough. I'm just making sure if anybody wanted to. I'm making sure y'all know you're welcome to come up. Was there another one on there? I'm going back through real fast. Heart attack man.
The TikToker. The house.
The house.
What do y'all
the house. 41 Fit Rose. Did y'all see this headline? Miss Denise, did you see this headline? This one's crazy. And to know it's us possibly that own this, at least part of it. Oh.
I don't care if I left it there. Look, I don't care if I left it there for 20 years. It's mine. Don't
the bread. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I am biased, I'm not gonna be the one that looks it up. I'm just gonna let you know because I don't want to leave you in suspense. It ain't gonna be me. It's gonna be somebody else.
I heard somebody say something that on the thing. How about can I tell you what I found? And I haven't looked it up recently, but this was last year. She has no IRS. It was a marital thing with the businesses that the IRS, and it was not, somebody said it was a lien or whatever. I will check again myself because I know where to look, but it was not what it was. Like I heard that and I was like, that is not true. It is not what they're trying to make it sound like. If we're talking about something that they say from 2022-ish, because it was part of that whole, when Mel said he filed, so I had to file thing. It was partly all of that, because what people don't understand is when you have a business, even if you don't own the property, you still have to pay the city a business tax. You still have to pay certain things and different things of that nature. So when if whoever looked that up, if they look, it's under Melody Hope and Martell Hope. They both have the same docket number. It's just it's if you know what, and that's why I sometimes frown upon people reading stuff that they don't understand, because just because there's a tax thing does not necessarily mean there's her owing the taxes. It was a marital issue, and that's part of the reason why I used to be pretty much against marriages. Because you owe taxes, I owe taxes. I ain't never owed taxes in my life.
I will say this: shout out to the person that said, this was, and y'all, I just want y'all to know I am taking a Instagram DM break. But shout out to the person, because I did read this and I responded, that said, hey, they're trying to say Melody owes something. I deleted it out of there. Because what I told them is I know about the old one. And again, like Shan saying, it was the marriage stuff that was already covered. It's, I don't think there's anything new out there, but I promise you this, if there is something new, it won't be me reading it out on this channel. But I don't think there is anything new, just so you know, though, just so y'all know. And I was over there within the month of October, and I don't think, in my opinion, it's anything new. I think people are possibly, and may not know it, looking at older things. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't know what their brain is interpreting, and I'm not over there looking to see what they're saying. So I'm not gonna speak on nobody else. I'm just letting you know from my eyes, the only thing I saw was the older document. And that was when, again, the whole Martell issue with him dragging her through bankruptcy because his broke tail self was trying to file for bankruptcy. So that's my stance on it, just so y'all know.
I'm biased too. If I see it in the description, I ain't gonna watch the video.
Right. And it wasn't Marcella. Somebody said something.
They're gonna black me out anyway. I ain't doing that.
Because I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tell them what it really is, because 9 times out of 10, and people don't understand this neither. If I owe IRS taxes and I make a deal with them, they can put a lien on my stuff. That just don't mean I'm delinquent. That means I owe taxes. I can't pay it all right now. I'm going to make payment arrangements, but I'm paying it. That doesn't mean just because they have it doesn't mean it's something bad. What people don't understand.
Right. One more second, Shan. Sorry. Y'all, if you are new to me, I don't mind talking about, I don't mind a content creator's name being mentioned, but I don't criticize them or anything. And I'm not saying anybody's trying to. I don't see that. I'm just letting y'all know that I don't judge or say anything on how they're doing their stuff over there. So whatever they're looking up, that's what they're looking up. But I don't even get into it because I don't want them coming over here to me about how I do my thing. So I'm not going there. I saw one more thing. Oh yeah, and Diggy is cute now, Sandra. He is so cute. Yes, I agree with you. Okay, go ahead, y'all.
No, I was just trying to explain, because I see people, even when we talk about how many liens other people have, if it's not a judgment or anything like that on that lien, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad lien. Like, I could just use my house as collateral when I get a new car. If I want a new car and my credit is not great, or if I want a car, if I want a Bugatti or something, I can use my house as a collateral because I got this much equity in it. You know what I'm saying? So all liens aren't necessarily bad. Judgment liens are, but you actually have to read the document to determine unless that particular court puts in their judgment lien. Because a lot of times it's just you put it up as collateral. So and then things with the IRS, don't get it twisted. The IRS don't just let you sit there with a judgment. They don't. She'll be locked up. They won't let her out. Yep. So I'll pay because, and this is how I would explain that as well, because when I was in there, I was looking up Martell and all this stuff came up and I was like, wow. So I started reading stuff, because you don't know what it is if you can't read it. And what it was it all was dealing with Holt stuff. Like, it was a lot of stuff, because they had a lot together. I didn't realize that they really were millionaires. They were legitimate millionaires. And if you know how to read court documents and go into the computer, you'll see it, and it's free and it's there. And they were legitimate millionaires, and you could tell by how the court had to do that split. So it was really enlightening to me, because I came in the middle of season 2. I didn't watch it from the very, very beginning. I had to go back. So it was like, okay. So it was like, oh, they were legit millionaires. And Holt by itself had so many properties. And it was, you can see the property, how they had to, how it was dissolved. And I was like, dang, I see why it took so long for them to get everything together, because when you have a lot, it takes a long time. Because you have to make sure everything is resolved when in a marriage. That's why a lot of times in our community, people don't get divorces, because especially if they have stuff, it's like it's too much to dissolve all this if we got an understanding of this, how things gonna work. But by theirs being the way it was, Mel's like, since, and in my opinion, Miss Melody Cherie was being nice because she only filed bankruptcy because he filed bankruptcy. I feel like she was still allowing him to be involved in making money, but he was so butthurt by the divorce that he like, I don't want nothing to do with it. So she like, okay, bro, we gotta dissolve it, and that's what happened.
Dissolve.
And when you dissolve something in the middle of something, the IRS got to make sure, well, who is going to pay what and how we going to be responsible for this. And that's where it gets. And that part is not going to come out for a minute because the stuff I'm talking about was 2022.
Yeah.
And the IRS does not move that quick from 2022 to 2023. I can tell you that personally. So if my little account, it takes them longer than a year to figure things out. Their big account, I don't think it that quick. Because if y'all notice, it took them a long time to. Didn't they just finalize in 2022? Oh,
I'd have to go back and reference. I do not. My memory, how my memory.
I think they just finalized in 2022, so it wouldn't happen that quickly. Not with the federal government; they move things extremely too slow. But. And what does her owing the IRS got to do? The IRS is gonna come lock you up if you owe them for real. So just because she got an IRS bill, that ain't none of our business.
But I don't want anyone to get beat up in the comments or mistake how I'm saying anything. So I'm nosy, so I get it, and y'all know I do go look up things. So it was a valid question to ask me about it because I don't want anybody to get beat up in the comments by asking, because in the grand scheme, don't nobody really care about the skies. Don't nobody really care about a lot of things, but sometimes our curiosity is piqued on different topics. So even if someone else may not care, someone else may care. I'm biased on Melody. That's why I'm not going to go look it up on her, but the curiosity is real. And if you know someone everybody has their favorite people they may go to get their take because they'll explain it in a way that's more digestible to that personality and stuff like that. So I just don't want anyone to get beat up for just asking the question. Like, as long as no one's hounding me about it, asking the question is the question. And just, I just want to stay, it's still chill. We're good over here. I don't want anyone to get, scared away because they just asked a question, because I do be nosy. That's the whole point. Y'all see I'm nosy. I go looking for certain things. I like reading.
Nosy Rosie.
Yeah. It just depends on what.
And yeah, be blessed. The divorce, and see, that's the thing about divorces. The divorce was granted in 2020, but things weren't resolved until 2022, in my opinion, because the things that I saw on docket were 2022. So that's why I'm saying the divorce wasn't finalized. Yeah, it was granted, but they still had stuff in name of each other, holding until 2022 from the documents, from the dockets that I read. That's what I was saying. That's why I was trying to explain it, and that's why I was saying I was a little nervous about marriage, because I know when you get married to people, your whole life is entangled. And sometimes when people ask me about, we're thinking about getting married, my first thought is don't do it. And especially if I'm thinking about y'all finances and what you have and what they have, because it's crazy to how when you're in a marriage and y'all in a business, and once y'all split it up, how much time consuming that is to split up everything and all this other stuff. And look at this. She was granted a divorce in 2020, but they still going through kid stuff in 2023, about to be 2024. So that just says it right there. Like, marriage is complicated, especially when you're trying to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with trending as far as the being nosy part. And like I said, don't nobody care about the skies, but we care because of how they treat people.
Exactly.
So since you want to treat people like garbage, let's go find some stuff you got going on over here.
And that's what it is, Josie, for real. Because until they start laughing about, because see, I was on the fence with all the stuff about them too until they start laughing about the custody stuff. And every time they in their bedroom, they talking about Mel, and they got this to say about Mel and that and what they doing. What y'all in y'all bedroom? We not sitting up in my bedroom talking about my husband and his friends and their wives and all this other stuff. We got other pressing issues to talk about. We ain't got time for all that.
Now, let me tell you what. Now, that's different in my household. We're going to be up talking about some things and mutual people we know, but we will not go and try to sabotage or mock them in public or anything else now. But we going to talk in our bedroom.
No,
we be talking.
We talk in the den. We don't. My husband said that the other day. He was like, when you in the den, you like, we like best friends.
Y'all got certain rooms you do it. I thought you meant y'all don't talk about. Oh, got you. Okay.
No, my husband is the gossip king. Okay,
I'm telling you.
I swear, people swear it's me. I know all his friends' business. Quit playing. He come in. I know all his coworkers' business. He come in. He got all kind of stuff to say, but. He was like, when you in this bedroom, you don't want to talk. But then when you're in the den, you are friendly. He like, come on, let's go in the den so we can talk. I'm like, because when I'm in my room, I'm just trying to chill, you know?
Right.
But when I'm in the den, like on this computer or I'm in the office or whatever.
Okay. Y'all just got designated gossip spaces. I can
understand. Because it's just me and him, though. We here by ourselves now. So it's just me
and
him.
So the den is the shade room.
Basically. That's it. Josie. See, Josie, we see each other.
Right.
No place is safe in the trending house. Everywhere is a zone to start, discussing what's going on with stuff. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Because his work schedule is sometimes early, sometimes late. And if it's late and I'm trying to calm down, because my spirit trending, when I get hyped. You get focused. You get hyper-focused, and
I
get. Whew. So I'm in my room. I'm trying to chill down off that thing. Don't come in here with that. I'm in here. I might be, watching a little, whatever, little rom-com. Nice time from Christmas movies. I ain't got time to be getting hype again.
Yeah, I do get that. This must be some long married couple stuff. I don't know, because I do tell him now there's no space you can't do it, but there's a certain point where I'll say I feel myself drifting, which means don't come in here hyping me up about nothing else past this point in the night. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. I'm good, but yes, I do that because he's a night owl, so he's still hyper, and I'm winding down. So we do have a time cutoff. We do have that. Oh no, Miss Denise. Are you seeking help? We put up the hotline yesterday because that's something for real serious, and I hope you are seeking safety and help. That's a lot.
Oh my goodness. I'm praying for you, Miss Denise.
Please tell me you're going through the law and documenting that and just doing whatever was in your power to keep yourself safe.
What happened with Miss Denise?
If you need the hotline line again, I still have it saved from yesterday, Miss Denise, because being very, very serious, please tell me, just use your resources that you have available.
Yeah, you have to be safe. You need to be safe.
Shan, how long have you been married?
Oh, child, what's this? 23. But been married. Wait, when did I get married? Shit. Wait. Let me see. When did I? And see, he'll be like, "Oh, you don't know who got married." I've only been married 15 years, but I've been knowing this man for 32 years.
You say you've been knowing him for 32?
Yeah.
Okay. Since
I didn't believe in marriage, you know that though, right? Remember I told you that I didn't really believe in marriage. I wasn't really on that tip. That wasn't my thing.
Yep. I wonder if Shane ever gonna. I want you to tell some of that petty stuff you done before. But I actually, believe it or not, we got married at 18, 19. He was 19, I was 18. I've been married for 21 years. So yes, it is a long time.
I was with
You sound
mine,
like you're
but
21 years old. So how you been married for
Right.
21 years?
She got, hey Josie, she got married when she turned 5.
I don't usually, unless I'm directly asked, I don't even tell people. I don't even say it. I just be like, well, okay, nice. I'm glad. Yeah. And I just keep it pushing. But Rose asked a direct question, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and answer her. But yep, 18 years old. Met him on the high school bus. Yep.
Yeah, but I really like I'm weird because I didn't want to have kids. I didn't want to get married. I just wanted to chill on my own. And when I went to the military, I was just like, I'm gonna party for the rest of my life. That was my thing. That's where I was, and this is where I end up at. Old, married with a couple kids, and all these kids that love to come over my house now. That I'll just be like, oh, child, y'all like it here?
You said, do you like it here? Is that
me.
what you asked yourself? Do you like it here?
Girl?
That's no. I've tried not to hide it, y'all, because you know I done had some life experiences, and I just don't sound like the experiences I've had, I guess. But yeah, no, I am. When I had my birthday this year, I turned 39. I am 39. Yeah. Yes, please do. Do not use the internet as counseling or anything. Get your resources, and I'm just gonna put this number up here again, just in case for anybody in the bushes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just go ahead and do it because
I put it in the chat. I'll
You
put it
did?
in there again. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they have resources. They steer you in a lot of different resource places. I used to use them at work sometimes. So they'll send you to a lot of different places, and they'll actually, sometimes when you call them, they'll actually give you a resource in your area. So it's great. And if you live in a city or state where there's like not a 911, but it's more of a 411, 611, 211, depends on what state, what area you're in. They have those type of numbers where you just pick up the phone and dial 211 and tell them this is the type of service I'm looking for, and they'll direct you, give you a bunch of numbers and resources. And also Google is our best friends. Whatever you need is generally a Google away.
Right.
Yeah. Here where I'm from, if you feel not comfortable, leaving and going there to get therapy person to person, you can always do it virtually. And here they also have like a I want to say ABUSED women's shelter. And you don't need to give you basically you just come there with your ID, just let them know like a little bit about your situation so that you can get a room to stay in. So definitely look in your area to see like what type of services they offer.
Yes, please. And I just didn't, and depending on how long you're going through it, sometimes it does become almost like where, and I'm not saying you did it, casually or anything, but you sometimes the chat can come off casual, and I'm just like, I just need to make sure you are, taking care of yourself, because I'm not in any way connected professionally to that type of what do you call it, like emergencies or anything. So please have your resources together for when you are able to do whatever you have to do for your life and your safety. Because I don't want it to be mentioned so casually, and it's just and then you just don't know, and then y'all see the news and everything, and so I just making sure you are being safe, and it's not just because I don't even know. That's why I'm stuttering now, because I don't know. That's not my arena of things that I know about and can handle. So I need to make sure it's going back to the professionals, emergency responders, and everybody that is what they do, because it is very, very serious. So please just be taking care of yourself.
And I just read your message, Miss Denise. If you your centers that you go to for treatment, they may look for literature on resources, because a lot of times they'll have pamphlets that say, do you need any type of resources or assistance? And they'll give you something locally or something in your area where they will let you find some other resources. So, and I honestly understand how you don't trust people who claim to be your friends, and I get that, because Melody thought her good friend Destiny was her friend, and she was reporting back to her husband, allegedly.
Oh yeah.
So, I would personally, if I were you, I would just keep my eye. I would use my good friend Google and Google, maybe resources, because if we Google it here, I know for sure that local resources will come up, because they're out there everywhere these days, because this is something that they've gotten better at. So you will definitely be able to find a resource, and 9 times out of 10 it'll be free. And because in most areas they have the resources where they're free, and they never divulge who they are if they need to call you or anything else. But if you feel like you need more assistance or something like that, you can DM Trending, and I will personally help you. And I'm gonna drop her Instagram in there. And if you need more help, you can DM her, and I will personally find whatever it is.
I shut down my DMs.
Oh,
that's why I was saying I need to make sure it's going in the right route, because I know what I am and am not. I feel like I have a responsibility to make sure I temper expectations, and I need to make sure you're going to the most safe resource as soon as possible. One, because I may not even be in my DMs. And
I forgot
two,
you don't do your DMs.
Yeah, and also because I go through my own mental stuff, and I do not want someone depending on did I or did I not reach back out to them, and they don't even know I'm going through my stuff. So you know what I mean? I just don't even want you to be hanging like that. It's so much stuff
If
going
you don't
on.
mind saying what state you're in, I'll Google it right now for you, Miss Denise, and drop it down.
I want y'all to be good and healthy and safe, and I know my limitations. I know them, and I do not want y'all out here with false expectations of me at all. I need to know y'all are okay, but I need to know that y'all are going to the proper resources to be okay. Because she said Texas, people let you down even when they're not trying to. It's just happens. But yeah, while you're looking that up, Shan, I'll just say this is not related to anything that you have put in the chat, Miss Denise. I actually was saying this a little bit earlier, or hinting at it a little bit earlier. I'm gonna not say a lot, but I'm gonna say y'all. First of all, there's a lot going on. That's how who do they use as that meme to say that was Mary from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. They cut that part out. There's a lot going on when they cut that part out, and y'all, it's a lot going on. There's some positive, there's clouds of negative, and I don't mean like to in the sense of like toxic positivity. There's negative. I mean like literally there's just some weird things going on. And to try to preempt some things, and me seeing that I'm going back into my little shell a little bit, I'm about to really not be in my DMs at all. I was in there a little bit. I'll be peeking in and trying, but I'm like, I know me, and it's getting time to where I can't. I'm not built for that part of social media. The DM part of social media, I am not really built for it. And I've gotten a lot of good advice lately from some people I've really just, I don't even know if I ever thought I'd hear their voice, and they're talking directly to me. That's how I'll say it. So for me, it's well just out there in the stratosphere for me. And they didn't know of each other saying something to me, but that's how I know it's just meant for me to hear at this time. I think things come in cycles. I think this is a cycle of you're getting your warnings. Are you going to listen to those warnings? Are you going to listen to that good advice you're getting, or are you going to go head first into something that and act like you didn't get this advice and things like that? So I feel like that's the cycle that's happening right now. But yeah, I'm getting out of my DMs for a little bit. I cannot. Thank you for posting the resources. Denise says thank you. Talking out loud, so I've been with my husband off and on since 8th grade. It became official with our oldest, which is 31 years old this year. Congratulations, Talking Out Loud. Wow. Oh, Dr. Minnie, you got kicked out of what? What did you get kicked out of? Oh, Shan's posting the resources. Let me let that hang up there a little bit longer.
Yeah, I used to do this sometimes too. Like I've been in this was a part of criminal justice as well. Like we dealt with victims, we dealt with criminals, all that stuff. We dealt with courts. I was in the courts. So I know how to find a lot of this stuff, and is one Google away for the most part, because once everything went so electronic, it was easier to find, because at one point it was very difficult to find stuff like this. But now I know what to say in a Google to get to it, because that's why I thought about it. Let me Google it. Mm-hmm. And I also understand how you may need assistance, but those that you think are close to you don't understand or don't have your best interest at heart. So you have to look outside to figure out how to get assistance. And I'm glad you asked, because I love to be assistance for somebody that wants to see anything.
Dr. Minnie, you are still typing in the chat. I see you in the chat. That just means you might want to just go ahead and exit all the way out and come back in, but you're still here. You're not blocked. You didn't get kicked out. I'm seeing you just fine. You are here. I got your comment up on the thing. You're here. I just don't know what your phone or your device is showing you, but you're here.
Sometimes my YouTube does that also. I just have to click all the way out the video and then go back in.
Okay. Yeah. Nobody, you're still good. Yeah, just go out, come back in. Sometimes the sound goes out on me, like when I be in Black Titanic stuff. I'm like, can y'all hear? And they're like, yeah, we can hear. Like, oh, it's me. Let me just exit out and go back in. Okay.
Yeah, and everybody know, like, Miss Trending, she don't even return my DM, so I have to get in the back chat and talk to her. So
oh, thank you, Priscilla. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I got it, just so you know. Thank you. She said, thank you for being you. Thank you. Let me go ahead and pop the trunk for you. Let me see. Hold on. Let me take this. I don't want to be. Let me take this off. I want to ask, and I don't know if they're still here, but can I say the name of the person that inspired the whole lips tonight, y'all? Not y'all, but the person that asked. If you're here, can you give me permission, or just say no? Please don't say my name.
We going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
So, like, if you give me permission, I'll say it. I want to make sure you're giving credit for this request, but I don't want to say it in case you like to be more, behind the scenes and don't want that. So you let me know, because I'm ready to say it now.
Didn't she say it in the chat? I remember that.
No, that was Miss Reese saying her best friend has it.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I saw, but that wasn't the one that asked me about it.
Not this chat. When you did the breast cancer lips, is it that when this came up?
Nope. They came up in my DMs.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody in that chat had said it too.
Yep. So,
Miss Denise, on what you just said, therapy, prayer, and meditation work for me. So I know you said that you don't want to get married again, don't want to be in a relationship again. Just take this time to heal. Healing does not have a time limit. Some people say a few months, a year, years. Just take your time out to heal, pray, meditate, work on you. And whenever you feel like it's meant for you, it'll be meant for you. But therapy really worked for me, and I am still in therapy. And sometimes I want to be
I see you.
vulnerable. Sometimes
Sorry. Go ahead. Keep going, Josie. It was 41 feet coming up. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, sometimes we don't want to talk to people because they might think, "Oh, you're crazy," something's wrong with you, and just because you're in therapy. But I, it worked for me. So
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Cause yeah, I feel like YouTube has really brought together people to give people their life experiences and a way to steer them towards something that's help. But I don't ever want it to accidentally be that this is your only form of getting that counseling or that outlet that you need. You know what I mean? It's a fine line, and I just want to make sure, because based on some of the statements I'm seeing, I do think that please, if you're able to, there's free resources, to seek counseling or actual immediate safety and things like that. So please do, because I'm just looking at some of your statements and I'm just like, I need for you to be okay and safe. That's the only way I can put it.
And where you are, they offer good services, because I've also heard of people that I know in your state, and they get the services, the free services are good services. So
That's good.
I'm glad that we were able to point you in the direction, and hopefully some of that works out for you, because
Right.
there is nothing wrong with therapy, because you need to talk to somebody who you know is being a vault with your health, your mental health, your safety. You need to know that that person is a vault for your sanity at all turns.
Right, right, right.
I wanted
And
to
thank y'all for
say,
being up here. Oh, go ahead, 41 Fit.
finish what you were saying, Trendy.
I was just saying thank y'all that y'all are up here, because again, this is when I'm out of my depth. And so I just thankful for women that, or when men come up, I'm thankful for y'all being up here. Seriously. Oops.
What I wanted to say, Miss Denise, because I just want to pop in real quick to say this. Um, you mentioned Professor Demita Joe coming up, and look at it from a different perspective, if possible, when you can, and know that there is healing on the other side of the journey. Um, and she's a true testament of that. So and even as she gave her testimony yesterday, she also said that she did seek help during the journey, and she continues to seek help, especially, during some very crucial times in her life. It's really, really important to stay focused on the fact that you are here for a reason. That's one, Miss Denise. You're here for a reason, not just for a season. And know that there are trusted medical and counseling professionals out there. They're really good ones. Now, of course, with every trade, every place of work, there's always going to be some interesting people that don't have the right intentions. But most of the people want to be there to help you, want to be there to listen and have a listening ear. But I echo what Trending is saying and Shan is saying, and everyone has been saying. Make sure that you're getting the help and the people that are actually trained to be able to get you to the services that you need. Just know, Miss Denise, you are not alone. You are not alone in this. There's more people that have gone through what you've gone through than you know. You can even look to the left and the right of you, and there's people that have gone through DV. I've gone through it. Just know you're not alone in this. But what got me to the other side of the journey is getting that help and going to different groups, safe houses. There's so many different things that you can do. There's so many tools that's in your arsenal. You just have to use them and trust in God, because you mentioned God, that you do believe in prayer. Just know that there are people here that want to help you, Miss Denise. You're not alone. And I know I keep on repeating this over and over again, but I was once in your shoes. I once believed that no, nobody going to do this. This is my cross to bear. This is what I'm only going through this because if you want me to go on the spiritual side of this, the enemy will back you into a corner to make you feel like you're alone in this, but you're not, Miss Denise. Okay. On the other side of this, there is there's greater things on the other side. Just use the tools in your arsenal is what I want to say, and don't let anybody or anything back you into a corner to feel like you can't trust anybody, because there are trusted agents out there to help you out. All right, Miss Denise, I'm going to put myself back on mute. But just like Shan, just like Trent, and just like everybody else has been giving you, use the tools. Use the tools and don't place yourself in a corner or in this secret place and then feel like you have to fight alone, because you don't. All right, I'm going to shut up now, y'all. Love
I
y'all.
appreciate that, 41 Fit. Thank you.
Amen.
Yeah, Taisha, I agree. Everyone could benefit from a therapist. Yes, a therapist needs a therapist. Right. Yes, and I just want to let y'all know we're at about the 10 to 15 minute countdown before we go over to the members only Love and Marriage Huntsville watch along live. Hey, Pinky the housewife, how are you doing? Pinky's a content creator as well. But yeah, thank you, because sometimes you just don't have the words. But I appreciate that. Thank all of y'all, Josie, Shan. Thank y'all for just showing, putting actions behind the words too, and showing the how. You know what I mean? So thank you very much.
No problem.
And
I don't want to.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't want to, keep the mood how it is. But I will say this: therapy was me breaking a generational curse, because a lot of times we are told to just, suck it up. Oh, you'll be all right. Oh, it's people going through worse. It's people that ain't got food. People ain't got this. But I had to break a generational curse and realize, like, hey, like, it's okay to, not be all right mentally. It doesn't mean that anything is wrong with you. You just need a little help, a little push.
I know that's right, all. Josie. That's right. And I'm one that believes that there's multiple places where you can get help. Yes, if you go to church or you go to synagogue or whatever your beliefs are, there are it's okay to get professional mental health counselors, therapists, stuff like that. It's okay. It shouldn't be a stigma. I work around a lot of military people, and they're scared to go get the help that they need because they feel like they're going to be ostracized or judged. You won't be judged anywhere around me.
Right.
Because we all need that help, right?
Right.
So yeah, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse. Oh, thank you for being a part of the trendy tribe, Miss Denise.
Hey, let me pop the trunk for you, Miss Denise. Hold on, let me get our guy off the trunk now. Hold on. Uh-oh.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Somebody said it's the clap for them, and I agree. It's that clap that get me every time. But yeah, thank you for joining the Trendy Tribe. I know you just joined, but now you have a tab on my channel. It's the membership tab. If you want to go find the link, if you want to come to the live Love and Marriage Huntsville watch along, Miss Denise, that's where the link is. I can't post it publicly because it's only available, where it's restricted. But yes, it's there for you though. If you do want to come over,
come tonight. Get your laugh on.
Right. They be cutting up.
They.
Okay, we be cutting up. Too funny. Let me see here. Where the money resides is. Dr. Minnie, can you see us again? Did you say you can see us? I hope you can.
Oh, we talked about the Jeep too. And Sheila said, if anything, Maurice would rent or buy that Jeep for himself. Girl, that's what I saw when he came out putting wheels on it.
Yeah, when you did say it, when he wanted to put the rims on it, you were like, that ain't for nobody but him. But he don't have it on his page either, I think. Okay,
right, but
yeah, come
I
on.
like the Jeep too. But when you throw them big tires on, then you gotta hop in. She wears a lot of dresses and skirts. I don't see her hopping in and out of that.
See,
Now,
that's not
she
even
may
the
like
problem to
it.
me. It can't be its initial essence now. If you put rims on it, you got to be a little more careful with some stuff, and it just seems like that's not enjoyable. Not when it's a Jeep. If it's not a rugged car, I get it. But yeah.
Yeah, my
But
boy.
I will say, here in the Motor City, when we get those Jeeps, we just get them for show, and we take the top off, like he said, and let our hair blow in the wind.
But Kimmy's in Alabama. You don't think she tried to
I know. I don't think she off-roading with her big age. Because I'm not off-roading at my big age, and we're not that far apart. And I don't think she off-roading because I ain't off-roading. And I used to like to off-road when I was overseas. That was like the bomb to do. But no, ma'am, not at the double quarters. We are not off-roading, okay? So, and if we are off-roading, we at ATVs or something like that. But we are not off-roading. And when he brought it out, I was like, oh, okay, she want one. Because matter of fact, women in my family have that Rubicon. I will say that because we here.
Where's the Rubicon?
We here. It's a Rubicon. They loving them. I see them every day. However, I don't see what he was doing to it, and that's a throwback to the 90s, to what they used to do to cars. They don't really do that anymore. The most they may do is change the color of the rims or to match put some black rims on it, but it came with black rims, so it came like it was supposed to come. So I don't see him put no 22s on that thing or nothing like that she wanted. That was definitely a man thing to do. Now, there are some women that will put some 22s on that thing, but Kimmy does not strike me as the type of woman to put some 22s on that thing. So
Gotcha.
Cause I got a big truck and I put some black rims on it, but I don't want no 22s. Okay, no, not no 22s. I'm jumping in it as it is, but I don't want no 22s.
And it's very hard to drive a car with rims because my boyfriend, one of his car, he has a 1984 Buick, and because he has his rims so big, the tires are thinner. So I'm not gonna say I'm a horrible driver. I haven't gotten into any accidents or anything. As far as like driving and how you have to turn and stuff like that, no, I'm good.
and approaching them corners, and you better not park too close to the curb and nick them rims, because he gonna be 55 hot, okay?
Look, gotta park all the way back in the Walmart because he don't want nobody to back up into it. I ain't gonna walk that far to go with him to store.
I said what I said. Thank you for the super chat, homegirl.
I said what I said. Zen Gardens documents, thank you. I appreciate the donations so I can keep getting them things because we're going to be all up in their business.
Just like that.
We going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
And Tara, I'll be back live tomorrow to review the show. I don't do it the night of because I do rewatch it again. I said 11:30. That is not true. It's gonna be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is not true. It'll be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link's already live though, so you can set your notification now if you want to, Tara. But I don't know why I said 11:30. Yeah, I rewatched the show to take my notes and get the Twitter reactions from the funny people. We got some trendies in here. I be pulling their Twitter reactions, and I love it.
But Josie was saying, Josie, finish what you were saying, because I heard what you were starting to say. I was about to say it for you.
I'm sorry.
Maybe look, I say maybe my mic muted, so maybe it wasn't meant for me to say. But I was gonna say like they be in male business, we gonna be in their business.
Oh yeah, no, you should have said that because you're right. You're right. We will be in their business. Oh, snappy. Okay. Thank you.
I love the lips.
Thank you.
That orange is popping.
I like the gloss. I like
I'm a sucker for a good gloss, Josie.
So cute.
Yes, and we are about done on the art and the live. I made it in time. I knew I was cutting it close with the topics, but I actually had pulled topics for you. I was so proud of myself. I was like, look at this. I actually pulled the topics. I wasn't just looking on Instagram. Cannot see that. Okay, but yeah. Thank
And
you,
your teeth
41
are
Queen.
killing it. Your
Thank
teeth are
you.
killing it.
Hey, Lady Queen. I got a 1980 Corvette with some rims, and the only time I can drive is when the sun is shining. I know that life.
Okay.
I got a little sporty car that sits low, and the rims are minimum 22, probably more. It's got a body kit on it. I get you.
Okay.
Think of Tokyo Drift. If you go to Tokyo Drift, the Fast and Furious, that's the kind of car that we have. We have a his and a hers. Shout out to him because I didn't do it. But
Did
yeah,
you get
so
those
I
while
get
you
that
were in
life.
the military?
Huh?
Did y'all do that while y'all was in the military? While you was in the military?
Well, so kind of, but we actually had a Beetle, and then someone T-boned him, and we went and got the 350Z. And then when I deployed, I asked him, I said, can I get a matching one for when I come back? And so that's how we have a his and a hers.
And you know why I said that? Because that's what a lot of the people in the military do.
I know. I said, look, don't try to call me out. Don't be calling me.
Looking at Tokyo, when you said Tokyo Drift, I'm like,
yes.
Because on the base, that's all you saw.
That's all you see. We used to have, we don't have it anymore. We had the neon lights under it. We did do that. We don't do that anymore. But yeah, we still got the kit and stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. and Mrs. What was his name? Han.
Han. I love some Han. Yes.
Me too. I think Han is hot.
Han is cute.
He is cute.
Oh, I hate those 41 Fist said either that or Dodge Chargers. Yes, and you know what? We up here in the north. We in the north.
Okay.
And those Dodge Chargers do not do snow at all, but they love them. Snow, no, on them Dodge Chargers, but they love them. They love them.
Yeah, that's everywhere. It's something about the Army and Chargers. It be them most of the time. It's the Army, and they get those Chargers every time. I'm like, y'all don't have no other car you like? It's just the Charger, huh? Okay. All righty. But see, they be getting stuck too, because they get it with their little bonus to come in. You know what I mean? Like, you stuck because of a Charger?
Exactly. That part.
Thank y'all. Thank you, Demeter Joe. Thank you, Sean.
And that's what everybody get. I just remember all you heard on the bass is boom, 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 or some kind of music, some kind of country music, any kind of music you want to hear. It was loud though. It was just loud, and everybody had kits and speakers everywhere you look. I think that's a military trait.
Oh my God,
a million years.
I feel sorry for my neighbors because we also have the exhaust. So when you probably hear it sometimes when I'm on live, when he starts it up and it's just idle, it's like a roar, like a growl. That's us. And I'm sorry to the neighbors. Sorry to y'all. We'll grow out of it one day.
I don't think you will, because my truck is like that.
We not.
And a lot of times when I pull out the driveway, I'll be like,
yep. I'm like, it's just the same as these people with the motorcycles. Don't look at me.
Oh yeah, those are heavy, hot and heavy.
Yep. 5-minute countdown, y'all. But this is the finished look. The lips are done. It's done.
They look good, Trendy.
Thank y'all. Thank you, LaDon. I missed you, LaDon. Where you been?
Right. Girl.
Cooking.
Yeah, 41 Fit. That's us.
I like those lips. The teeth is killing me because I see your back shadow back there. Did you know that? I see it.
I was looking. This is my model right here. This beautiful woman right here. And she had that shadow, so I tried to model her lighting.
I see you.
But yep.
Yes, Miss LaDawn. You been missing in action, LaDawn.
I had to cook.
Okay.
I wish my mom was still cooking for me.
No, I messed my son up bad. I really did. I can admit it. I should have taught him how to cook because this is annoying.
What you cook, LaDawn?
Chicken and French fries. It's annoying. I as soon as I get ready to, I'm chilling. Mom, I'm hungry. He won't even eat oodles in there. He don't even know how to make a grilled cheese. Girl, I'm sick of it.
See, it's something about the French fries cooked at the house and the home grease. Okay,
It is something about that.
it tastes so much better. I'm with him, and the chicken. I'm with him.
Oh, hold on, Donna Allen. Okay, Donna, join the Patreon. I see you. The link is out there if you want to come to the watch along, Donna. Thank you for joining.
Yes, come on.
I'll pop the trunk for the Patreon notifications. Oh, I'm gonna pop the trunk. We gotta say our goodbyes so I can get y'all over there so I can make sure, because it's live, so make sure I'm on time. So I'm popping the trunk, y'all. Here we go.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, y'all. Final goodbyes. Quick goodbyes, which y'all don't take long. I'm just saying though for GP. Josie, first of all, thank you for coming up here. You have been a joy. It's been very nice having you on the channel.
Josie, you have to come back, my love.
I know. I finally called a sketchy Saturday, y'all.
Yes. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. We enjoyed you for real.
These kids be driving me crazy on a weekend.
I'm glad I got to come up because usually I'm at work and I can only listen, but I miss you guys.
Well, we miss you too, LaDawn. I'm glad you came up.
Ciao.
And Shan, thank you for always holding it down up here.
Oh wow. I was like, what are we gonna talk about? Just me and her. Thank you everybody for coming.
Thank y'all.
I had fun. This was fun. It was lovely.
Thank you, Shan. I'll play the special outro song for Sketchy Saturday. And I will see y'all tomorrow if I don't see you in the watch along. Okay, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Get started. Get started right here. Get started right here. That's why for you to get started. Get started right here. Get started right here. Everybody's talking, saying that we're on it. So we should give them something to talk about. Cause everybody's talking, saying that we're on it. So we should give them something. Let's give them something to talk about. Last time, I don't feel good in a long time. Think that I should, it's about time. I'm gonna get mine, live my best life.